Possibly, but Thane seems to fit this crowd best.
I thought that was you guys talking.
You got ghosts now.
No, I've got last week's stream, apparently.
Oh, jeez.
There we go.
Yeah, we're talking with the ghosts of our past now. I don't know how those conversations will go, but
Oh, that'd be weird.
Here's the thing. I feel like talking to ghosts of the future, talking to yourself in the future, things like that wouldn't really change much for most people, because most people would just go, that was a crazy dream. That was wild. But talking to your past, like if you had a chance for your past to talk to you specifically, I feel like would be very, very useful for a lot of people. Very, very, not telling them stuff, but rather them telling you stuff, them talking to you.
So, there is a therapy style that does that I'm currently learning called internal family systems therapy, where you essentially go inside yourself and talk to your younger self. And it's surprisingly effective for trauma.
really?
Yeah.
Damn. I would have told myself to avoid my fucking exes long ago.
Well, you can't change anything obviously, but you can show up for yourself as like maybe the adult that you needed back then. And then it will actually rewire your brain to feel a sense of like protection and safety in that memory instead of the trauma.
Oh no, I get the idea. Idea sounds actually rock solid. More or less, if I actually could, that's the first thing I'd do.
Don't do that. Yeah, I'd probably tell myself to never date a philosophy major.
I would just make sure to avoid two exes in particular. The one that told me she wanted to die drinking my blood.
Awkward.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, that's a experience and a half. That's the first one. I actually talked to her parents and be like, "Hey, look, something's wrong."
Are we talking about your exes?
Only two. Only two.
Always a fun topic. I love that I joined for the drinking blood one.
Yeah, no, she was something. Don't get me wrong. I haven't.
She didn't happen to be from Utah, did she?
No, she was full Michigander.
Okay, just checking.
She sounds
she's
like
not
my
the first.
ex-best friend.
What was that?
I was gonna say she sounds like my ex-best friend who wanted everyone to sign, all of her friends to sign a contract that they would give up an inch of skin to graft her a phallus when she died.
Hell yeah.
Oh my! I love these types of stories. I'm not gonna lie, this sounds like an intriguing creature.
Oh, I don't think I ever told you about the one that I had that thought she had DID. She didn't.
Those are always fun.
She just thought she did.
I love this conversation. Where the fuck's it going? But, holy hell. There's some crazy people out there nowadays, but like, fuck. I think I'd rather deal with the one that thought she was a vampire. But then again, just thinking about it, just imagine the people that come through a therapist's office.
Oh yeah. but I can't talk about that.
Oh no, I know people ain't gonna talk about that, but I'm just saying imagine, because yeah, sure, there's gonna be a lot of people that just have some trauma. Like, not gonna rip on them, but the fucking psychopaths that are like, oh, I'm a vampire. No, I'm not.
Or the ones that think it's cool to like pretend to have an issue that they don't have.
See, those people don't go to therapy unless it's court ordered.
Yeah.
No, I've had a few that really wanted me to diagnose them with something. But yeah. I've also worked with couples, which is real interesting.
Ah, couples fights. Now that's something to sit on the front lawn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I worked with a couple where one of them was a narcissist and one of them was a legit sociopath.
That sounds like a sitcom.
It was the most toxic thing I've ever heard. Ever.
Holy hell.
On the bright side, maybe they were built for each other, so...
Yeah?
Sounds super healthy and normal. You're right.
It was so bad. Oh my god. And I can't, like, as a couples counselor, you can't really tell people, like, maybe you should break up unless there's, like, a legit safety issue, but they were... It was so bad.
It's a big yikes from me, dog.
I think for the betterment of society... you did good. By not telling them that.
To be fair, if their focuses were pointed elsewhere, I think
True,
that
it
would
would've
be
been
a
bad.
that would be a cause for concern.
It would have, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The best part is when one partner sends you like a 3-page email just like scathing about the other, and then you're like, well, we have to talk about this because there's no secrets in the therapy room when it comes to couples therapy. So then we have to like talk about the fact that one partner sent a scathing email about the other.
Fun. Sounds horrible. You are doing the Lord's work. Good job.
You are
Someone's
doing
gotta
the.
do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're doing a job that even I wouldn't want to do. I'd rather get shocked up by a 440 volt line.
Yeah.
Have you got done the 440 shuffle? 60 hertz shuffle?
The 440? No. There is the 120 that was coming into an alarm panel up in the pilot house.
Oh, those are always fun. Yeah.
Yeah, no. EMO fucked up on that one. He did some shit to it. Didn't tell any of us about it. This was on the destroyer, by the way. Also, fun note: Captain was in the same room.
Sounds about right.
You didn't even have to really open the panel. You just had to touch the one silver metallic bit.
Well, you remember when I was getting bit by the grill, the electric grill that I got?
Ooh, yeah, no, that was also spicy. But
That's
also
fun.
your fault.
To this day, I still have no idea where that was coming from. Like, you touched the handle to this grill. It was one of those nice wood-burning grills, but it used electricity to start the fire and run the electronics. And to this day, I have no idea where it was grounding out because it hasn't done it since. It was just that one day, if you touched the handle, you were getting bit. And it hasn't done it since.
It's weird.
But that's electricity. That's fun stuff. The best part is because after I moved off the destroyer, because I was only there temporary for their deployment, I moved back to my ship and I got essentially transferred from my shop in radar to test equipment. There's this little thing called a megger. And all the ETs loved just taking this thing, because all this thing's meant to do is test electrical circuits without actually like connecting it to power itself. So most of the time, it's like this. A Mega's like the small little box, crank handle, produces an electrical charge, and you could set up that electrical charge to be something small, or to be something decently with a little bit of oomph. And the guys love taking it, handing the probes to the new guys, with them holding on to the metal bits. That was the key part. They wanted to make sure that you grabbed the metal bits and had the other guy just start cranking as soon as you touch it. Almost a rite of passage.
Yeah, fun fact, Megger is a brand of test equipment. I found that out recently.
Yeah.
It's also colloquially short for meg ohm meter. Mega ohm meter.
Oh, yeah.
So it
Makes
gets kind of
sense.
confusing. In my line of work, specifically, it gets confusing because we use a megger to test for insulation resistance, but then there's also a mega ohm meter, which is different than a megger. But they're both called meggers. It gets weird.
Are you talking? So you're talking to your coworkers, and it's like, are you talking this one, or are we talking about this one? You gotta specify. But I do miss that destroyer a little bit. EMO always was going on. Every morning we kept a tally of how many great ideas the man could have. And then there's the one time we were just tasked with making the captain's chair a heated seat. I don't know when ET's job became keeping the captain's ass warm, but apparently it happened.
Okay, now that's funny. You never told me that story.
Oh,
You
no,
never told me that story.
That was one of EMO's great ideas he pitched. And then it became the division's job because the fucking first class that became a chief couldn't say no. Because, you
That
know,
sounds like an EM problem, not an ET problem.
you would think. But you figure we have our hands full with all the radars and the comm gear. But no, the EMO was like, hey, I want you guys to do this. And then there's the time we put up. Oh, that wasn't even the worst one. The worst one's when we had to put an actual, like, gaming grade graphics card in the aft steering console. Which, by the way, we're not even supposed to open those up. But during deployment, shit happens, and I've never seen that since. It's just like on the Wasp. One of the 73 consoles up in the bridge. It's got a pool ball for a tracking ball.
Yeah, that's a common thing. That's a thing on every ship.
No, not every ship. Baton
Most ships.
definitely didn't happen, but
Most ships, it's a thing.
that's weird.
Yeah, the OSs were telling me about it on the Ford.
Why?
Yeah, they just had me doing yoga inside of tight spaces to do micro switches because I was the only one that would fit.
I mean, it helps with being built like a stick.
Yeah, I mean, technically they were supposed to remove a bunch of equipment, but they were just like, nah, that takes too long. Vire, go cram yourself into that 2 foot of space and do the thing.
Yeah. Oh, the most fun problem we had is some of the comms gear in CIC. Some of that shit plugs into an outlet, right? Well, because there's only so many outlets in a given space, they daisy change fucking what are those fucking things called? It's not extension cords.
Power strip.
There we go. Yeah, they daisy chain power strips. So much so they fried a printer, which because I'm one of the Xerox fucking techs on board, that was a problem. They blew up the fuses for half the room, and then they're all freaking out about why they can't talk on these systems. And I'm sitting, and we go through, and we're like, I wonder We find the daisy chain, and we're like, that's not supposed to happen. And you know the funniest thing about this daisy chain? The captain's seat down in CIC? Literally, that daisy chain was no more than 10 feet from that fucker.
I can do you one better. We had someone fry our surface navigation radar on deployment. The other one was broken just due to the equipment was a piece of shit, so it was broken. So our only surface navigation radar got fried because some junior officer didn't want to walk down 2 flights of stairs to get coffee.
Yeah, that sounds like some fucking LT behavior right there, dude. I'll tell you what.
It was so funny. They had the ETs scrambling to try to get it back up because we were supposed to pull in 2 days, and they were gonna have to cancel it if that navigation radar didn't come back up.
I
But
guarantee the officers were mad at him.
Yeah, they opened a cabinet and hardlined it in. It was a CO's coffee too. The CO didn't care. He just wanted fresh coffee. It's hilarious.
Things people will do
Oh, that would have pissed me off.
and
Out
for
of
coffee.
That'd have pissed me off
Absolutely
because that would have been my radar I had to go up and fix.
It was a 73.
Yeah, that would have been my radar. I would have been pissed. It's
Yeah,
just
they
like
had
the time.
2M.
Oh yeah, no.
They had the 2M techs fix it. I think the 2M tech got an award for fixing it.
An award
And
just because an officer couldn't be smart.
Yeah, and the officer went completely unpunished. Like, he opened up the equipment
That
and
also
plugged
sounds-
directly into the power supply
Yeah.
for the system. And the cabinet very
Oh, boy.
specific. I'm pretty sure it has warnings saying "Do not open."
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Also, like, there's an interlock you would pop the moment you
Yeah.
open that fucking door.
Yeah. Anyway, that's
Alright.
enough of our Navy stories.
So,
Plenty.
Gonna hijack this.
oh, you guys are all good. I'm glad that everyone can be here. Everyone can be joining us today. Hello.
Hello, hello.
2 weeks in a row.
Holy shit.
Yay!
What do you mean 2 weeks in a row? We only missed
That
once.
everyone's here.
Oh, that everyone's here. Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
Yay! Reward for everyone being here. Level 3.
I'm finally back in my own house, so I can use my fancy die.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. You use your camera and show us your dice.
I've been in New York for the last 3 weeks. Now I'm finally back in my own house.
Yeah, why aren't you using the die I got you from the tattoo convention?
I can go grab them. Get 1 sec. I'll be right back. They're on the stairs.
You're on. Why are they on the stairs?
It's like caltrops, just in
He while cleaning, he sets things on the stairs going up to his room. And, yeah, that's where a lot of shit just ends up sitting.
Oh no.
Yeah, that checks out. That's funny. I believe it.
Is the ADHD strong in that one?
I'm pretty sure ADHD is strong in the house.
Are we talking about me and the
Well,
ADHD? Because I
I
definitely
mean,
have it.
ADHD
Completely
is
unmedicated.
pretty strong in America as a whole. It's like 1 in 4 adults or something like that. So
Yeah, I mean between like everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone in the Navy would benefit from a
Stimulants.
counselor of some kind.
Stimulus.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
So you got me these cool little Eye of the Beholder dice. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but there's a little floating Eye of the Beholder in each of the dice.
oh,
not gonna lie, that tattoo convention was fun too.
Oh god, first roll's a nat 1.
Oh,
Got it out of the way.
Looking up.
Can only get better from there.
Exactly.
All right. So now that we're all here, we're all gathered and ready to go. Does anyone want to give me the recap?
I will, I guess, if nobody else is gonna. From what I remember, when we started the last session, basically we went to talk to Sergeant Villeroy, said that we were gonna, a lot of things we talked, and we all decided to go on a job where we had to go to Arcanics to find a professor that was gonna help us decipher and decode some of the books in that chest that Michelangelo was carrying like a boombox. We accepted the job. I think we were gonna get paid like 150 gold each. On return, she pays for us there. We have to pay our way back. Before we headed out, we went a little bit. We went shopping. People bought magical weapons. People pitched in for a bag of holding. And then we left. Yeah, I don't remember if it was the first night or the second night. I think it was the first night of traveling. We were ambushed. The second night? Okay. We were ambushed by.
What was the first night? It was.
I thought the first night was quiet, then the second night
I thought
was
it
the
was
attack, and then the third night was quiet.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. Thank you.
Yeah,
Cool.
it was 4 nights total.
All right. Cool. We were ambushed by some Das, some bull rider guy that was not a bull rider. He was a. What was he? No, it was a bull, but
it
we
was
had
a bull.
the token of a boar. Got it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because bull is not like a creature that comes
His name was
standard.
Rock. His name was Rock the Bull. Swiftly murked all of them. And then they were sent by Nihokoi. I have that in my notes. Hold on, I'm gonna open it up actually. Okay. There was a letter that said that they were apparently hired by or asked to get us by a Nihokoi. Yeah, so after that, it was quiet after that, and then we decided to, we showed up in Arcanics, looked around the campus for a little bit, asked some questions, and just decided to head over there. That's where the professor must be. Is that kind of right?
Yeah. I'm saying then we ended with you guys about to walk into his classroom.
Cool.
Awesome. So thank you for that. Go ahead and add an inspiration.
I already have an inspiration.
Get another one.
Woo! Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, they stack and they don't expire. So you can use them and you don't have to feel like they went to waste.
Cool.
Alright. So, let me actually turn this down just a little bit. Background music's great, but it's a little distracting when I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
Okay.
I always turn the background music off on my end because I cannot think with it.
Wow, the ADHD does run strong with our group.
I like it, it's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
I just kind of zone out listening to it.
Yeah. So, as you guys enter into this, no, right, you guys were at the top of this tower, this spiral staircase, and have the big double doors leading into Shard's classroom in front of you. Remind me who's going in first?
I think that was a Stoss or a wild shaped as a rat.
Okay.
And then the
Wanna be
rest
on
of
my
us were
shoulder?
just kind of following.
A rat runs into the room, and then and then 4 other adventurers.
I think of like those like TikToks like scary dog privileges like at cons. That's what I'm thinking.
And don't forget my best friend in the world, Pebble.
5
Pebble the
adventurers.
Pebble.
We could never forget Pebble.
I could.
Yeah. So as you guys are opening up the doors to this classroom, you see. I did post, like, in the art and memes, kind of a rough sketch of what the interior of the classroom looks like. But it is it's a circular classroom with, large windows, like arched windows, along the sides that goes around the peak of this tower, the top floor. There are like a couple layers of desks in circles leading down to a central viewing area where a warforged in a with a long like wizard's robe and a head on each shoulder is instructing the class. He's got a floating conjured image of what looks to be some kind of like spell circle or spell formula. And as you guys walk in, you hear the one head. There's 2 heads. One's like more kind of square cut and masculine, and the other one is like thinner and more feminine.
So question for clarification. Is it just like head on shoulder, or is there like a neck?
So it's there's like a neck. So it's like between the 2 shoulders is a swivel plate that the heads sit on.
Ah, thank you. Roger that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get this to work. Okay.
What session was this again, DM? Or to anyone else, who knows?
Today is session 6, so technically 7, counting session 0. Yeah. I am only gonna do this while he was talking, because it's a little distracting, but the robot, or the Warforged, is looking out over the class, giving his lecture. Or towards the end of the lecture. Alright, class. Oh, no. That is... Never mind. Never mind. We are not going to do that.
I mean, that's a Warforged with some weird reverb.
I think it kind of works.
It's like a really big classroom. The echo is just ridiculous.
Well, the reverb was only So it was only supposed to be slightly delayed, like both of them were talking at the same time, but it didn't work. So no, don't do this. Let me turn it off. Technical difficulties. Give me a second.
Good.
Okay. I am not going to be able to focus if I can't figure out how to force stop this, because it is echoing my voice back towards me.
Is it like your own audio plus the audio of Alchemy?
No, it's it was a voice changer that I got to try to do that, like double the voice thing, but now it won't open, so I can't turn off the voice coming back to me. The hear microphone setting.
Alt
Have you
control delete
tried?
and see for the
Task
task manager.
I'm sorry, I just have to show people this because I am super proud. I'm super happy it worked out. While he tries to fix that,
Okay.
I tacked a piece of cloth to my desk, so now my rolls are more fair. They're not just sliding on it.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
I was making weird faces.
Why did you open my door?
The cat invades.
Alright, well I got it fixed. There we go. Yeah, you'll catch kind of the last part of his lecture, where he'll be like, "All right, class, go ahead and gather up your homework, study that for the night. Midterms will be coming up in a few weeks, so and just remember, ritual spells are very useful." And the importance of getting the spell sigils right is of paramount, and that's why it takes so long. Haste makes waste. But it also might not be the best to use in a sticky situation, so keep that in your mind when choosing a spell to use if you ever have to be in combat or anything like that. But yeah, so go ahead, take your homework, and we will reconvene next time. And the students will start to stand up, gather their stuff. He's gonna turn, or Shard, I guess they are gonna turn to his little like podium stand that has his notes on it in the corner of that center circle. But one of the heads, the more masculine one, is gonna stay swiveled around, watching you guys.
Well, now the name makes sense.
When you guys go ask some questions.
Is the class clearing out?
Yeah, the students are starting to stand up, grab their stuff, make their way out.
What's the Professor Shard doing at this point? Is he standing up, just looking at us, or?
So his like their body is over like cleaning up their class notes and stuff like that, but one of their heads is turned around watching you guys as you approach or stand there.
Okay. Okay.
Let's
Um,
let's
Might
approach.
as well go introduce.
All right. I follow behind Lorelai.
Hello.
Hello. I received word of your impending arrival. Now, from my understanding, the topic is a little bit sensitive to speak of in public, so I wasn't given too many details. But once all these people leave, I do have an empty period next, so
Perfect.
got some time to...
Do you have a private office or something that we can go
well,
to discuss this, or is here fine?
this is my private office. I won't have any students in here for the next hour or so.
Perfect. We have something of a, you could say, magic history puzzle for you to solve. If
Give
you're
me chocolate.
What?
What?
What was that magic word that we decided for the bag of holding?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we hadn't agreed on one yet.
Yeah.
But the give me chocolate was one of the candidates.
Yeah. I don't know. So I go in real quick.
Yeah. We it's not locked at this point.
All right. And I bring out the chest.
Okay. Oh. What do we have here?
Ancient tomes.
Ancient tomes. How fascinating.
Untranslated. We have no idea what's on them. But we'd be very interested to find out.
I see. Well, let me see. Let me take these right over here, and he'll bring you over to a corner of the room where one of the desks are, and he'll set it out on top of the desks. Takes a look at it. He picks up one of the books and starts passing through, and the more feminine head kind of... It doesn't, like, furrow its brow, because it doesn't have that capability, being made of metal and all that. But it's... You can see its eyes kind of, focus a little bit on it. These are quite heavily enchanted. It will take me a little while to decipher these, but I'd be happy to. It seems like a fair enough challenge of my expertise.
Perfect.
Excuse me. How much do you think is a while? Perhaps we have different definitions. I'm just curious.
Oh,
I mean, no offense.
probably a few days.
A few days.
Well, we can regularly check on your progress throughout the time, see where you're at. Maybe you get done early, maybe it takes you longer.
True. I mean, not knowing before I start.
Since you have not been giving a lot of background knowledge, I kind of like get a little bit closer and like a little hushed, like not quite a whisper, like, so you're aware the dusk of Sharn are after these. We were ambushed on the road. There is a good possibility that they might make another move in order to get their hands on these schemas.
Wow.
What do you propose so that you are safe?
I can assure you, there is no safer place to leave them than in my hands. I am quite capable.
Do I believe him? Does that sound right?
Do you want to believe him, or do you want to give me an insight check?
Well, I want to do an insight check. I'm trying to
Okay.
do my job.
Being suspicious.
My job. Give me a second. I don't know. I'm not very insightful. How do you spell insight? Help.
INSIGH2.
IGHT.
We're good.
All of,
We're good.
let's all of
Okay.
us spell it at him at the same
Okay,
time.
nerds. I got it. Jeez. All right. Let's...
Just 6 people.
I got a 16.
16. Yeah. So, as you, I mean, you're no stranger. You're paladin, right? You're no stranger to like armor and weapons and whatnot. You see that. You see that he, under these cloaks, as he's like leaning over the table looking at them, it shows underneath, and you see the armor integrated below is a very heavy set of plate mail armor integrated into him. But not just like stainless steel or standard. It is some kind of magical plate mail armor. It is kind of a silvery blue color.
Silvery blue. Okay.
You can tell that, and also, based on what you've known of him, you know that he had made a name for himself in the war. So he's probably quite capable.
Okay. All right. Well, Professor, you've set my heart at ease. Thank you. But for the time being, we will be around. Do you have any recommendations or resources that we could possibly impose on, that we can stay here for a while and keep in contact with you?
I actually do have an idea, something that might take a few days of your own time whilst I'm doing it, so that you're not sitting around just waiting on me, because I do have other classes and responsibilities, so I'm afraid I can't put this at the I'll be doing other things as well. So I won't be getting this done as fast, and I terribly would hate to waste your time. So I do have something that I could ask of you in the meantime, unless you're just asking about other, like, resources within town that I know of, or places to stay, or things like that.
I think he was meaning some way of contacting you.
A way of contacting you, and a way that we could stay. But I kind of look, like, I guess I'll make the decision. Like, we are willing to hear you out. Do you need assistance with anything beyond that?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have an acquaintance from House Kenneth that I was working on a project not too long ago. I know that the project was highly sensitive. I don't know what it was exactly, but they have not been in contact for a little while. So I would be greatly appreciative, say, 100 gold apiece. Is that the standard rate for, like, adventures? I'm not sure. One head's gonna, like, turn to the other. Is that the standard rate for adventures? I don't know. Like, what tier of adventures are they? What do you think of 100 gold apiece?
It depends on the risk involved.
I'm afraid I don't have much information on the risk involved, because I don't know what the situation is.
Well, I think that increases our fees a bit.
I would
Walking
say at
into
least
the unknown,
120.
that is, yeah, I think walking into the unknown is just as dangerous as walking into something that we know is probably going to end in our lives being taken.
What do you think, Thane? 120?
At least, I should say.
Say 125 apiece.
125 sounds reasonable. Alright,
Alright.
Now, I do apologize. I may need to compensate you for your travel back. I can provide you your travel there. As far as communications, I can message you once a day. We'll say 6 p.m.
Okay.
And keep you updated on the progress. This companion of mine, he is currently at a workshop in Rote. Quite a ways away, I know. I can teleport you there, or to Rote at least. But as far as travel back, you may have to, acquire your own transport back, for which I will recompensate you once you've returned. Sorry for the troubles, which is part of why it will take a few days. Part of what makes it, the perfect thing while I'm busy working on this task that you've sent me. I can send you anytime, but in the meantime, I would recommend perhaps going and checking out the resources that the town has to offer. The school has a vast library and a bookstore. And then in town there is, the Three Dragons Inn, which is where most adventurers stay if they need a rest. And there is an enchantment shop within the town. If you're looking for, perhaps better equipment.
Do you know where I could find something explosive?
Something explosive.
Yes.
Some hot chili.
You mean aside from a fireball-hungry evocation student?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Something akin to that, but in a substance form that I could put in a glass bottle and throw at people.
More physical, less magical.
Yes.
Or both.
Yes.
Well, there's a larger focus on the magical here, so I'm unsure. Let's see, what
Or
do you
just any kind of
know?
substance
Oh,
that I could throw.
you would likely be able to find something like that, possibly in Road, but definitely in Cragwar. Cragwar is a mining town on the border between Thrain and Brayland, kind of right near where Thrain, Brayland, and Ondare all come together. So, either in Rote or where you'll be going to help with House Kenneth, or in Cragwar if there's none en route for you. Because here on Dare, there's a lot more focus on the magical than the physical.
So in the town that we're going to, just to make
It's
sure.
it's the capital of Brayland.
Mm.
Yes,
Yes, indeed.
Oh no.
quite large city, very large.
Isn't Brayland where the gnomes are from? Most of the gnomes are.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's
Zalargo. Yeah, Zalargo.
Zalargo, yeah.
Which used to be
Okay.
part of Brayland. Before the war.
Free
So it's
Galliflower.
still kind of close.
Professor, beyond your acquaintance, do you have any names or contacts that we could directly ask or inquire beyond just Caniff? Or do you want us to go to the Caniff
Oh, yes. My apologies.
embassy or
Yes, the name of my contact is Anders de Kenneth. He has a workshop on the eastern border of town. It's a dirt road, but it should be fairly easy to find.
Okay. Will he be receiving word of our arrival?
Probably not, but if you tell him that I sent you, he'll be sure to.
Of course. Is there any way we can get some proof in writing from you? Something personal that would be unquestionably from you?
Do I have anything of the sort?
Even just a handwritten note would be
Just something to
acceptable.
verify our identities and our involvement with you, to nip any confusion in the bud, if you will.
Some kind of a letter with seal.
Yes, I'm sure I could do something like that. Something simple like a letter. The other head will pipe up. You'll be like, we'll both write it so that he knows, so that he knows it's us, because she's right-handed, I'm left.
If it's all the same with you and to my party here, I'm like asking both. I could use at least a day to recover from the road, and then I'm willing to, if everyone's okay with it, head out tomorrow or maybe the day after. How does that sound? Do we want to take this job, everyone?
He's sitting around.
Before taking it.
Yes.
A day of
What
rest,
else
and
are
then
we gonna do?
head out, I think.
Head out early in the morning.
After breakfast.
Of
Thank you.
course.
Thank you. After breakfast.
I'll crawl up on Miss Glittergem's shoulder and just start bobbing my head up and down.
I thought you were still a rat.
Yeah. Well, that's why I figured, because he hasn't said anything. I figured.
Aww.
Uh-huh.
Cat face.
Well, if it's all the same, can we meet up tomorrow and maybe get that letter, and you can get us to Rote in a jiffy? Does that sound okay, Professor?
Sounds excellent.
Fantastic. We will see you tomorrow.
Very well. And, before you go, here, let me... And he'll take out, like, a piece of paper and a pen, like a... not a pen, like a quill and ink. And quickly write on it. He's like, there you go. Just in case you had intentions of visiting the bookstore or anything, I'm unsure of how scholarly you folk are in nature. In case you intended on visiting the bookstore, show this to them. They should let you peruse despite not being members of the university.
Why, thank you. I grab it. And as soon as it's not awkward, I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna
Okay.
On the way out, I'll give it to the rat. Well, like, just like, here you go. Like, I don't know if you want to transform or just bite it, hold on to it as a rat, but I will hand that over.
Where is the rat gonna hold it?
Just by the teeth? I don't know. You don't know that they're pretty dexterous. Rats can be weird. Yeah, they can grab stuff. Like standing like this. just
Okay,
grabbing,
I'm
like,
thinking of mice. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of mice.
two to some degree. Anyway.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
The rat will hold it in its teeth for now.
Aww.
I assume we're out of there. All right. let's
So
get
you guys exit out of the classroom. The doors are kind of just weighted to swing shut. They're not magical or anything. They're just kind of weighted to naturally swing shut behind you when they're closed. You've got the big spiral staircase going down 4 floors. Or the middle area. If you want to jump the rail.
I'll just go down like a normal person of class
wanna-
and honor.
don't want to waste the feather falling token.
Yeah. I can take
No,
it.
so it's in case you'd forgotten from last time, the middle area of the enchantment, or of the stairwell, the center of the spiral staircase, is enchanted with featherfall. So anyone who passes through it just
I
naturally.
did forget about that.
Yeah.
I did forget about that. I'm just gonna yeet myself over the railing.
Oh dear God.
Just spread eagle all the way down.
Yeah, you're like your fingertips and your toes are touching railings on either side as you're going down.
I like that we have a library card. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't had a library card since I was 6
Really, dude?
or like 8. I don't remember. I was young.
No, I think I have like 3 library cards from different counties.
I haven't been to a library in like
Ah, dude, love
15 years.
Huge fan of libraries
I love this boy.
because I don't get my work done if it's at home. I just don't. I just can't.
Fair.
It's so hard for me. I have to go places, whether it's a bar or a lounge or a library. That's where I do a lot of my homework. Just have no self-control, I guess. Oh well.
Yeah. Well, that was the last time. The last time I was in a library, I was a student.
Where to now? Should we?
So you've got options. You got you can explore the town. You can go to one of the other places that were previously mentioned. You can look for something specific that I didn't mention.
Would potions be cheaper here?
I think like this is like more expensive, right? This is no, maybe I don't know.
Well,
It's
I
like
feel like they'd be
college.
cheaper because most people would be able to like make them themselves.
At this, but it's less potion, more magic here, right? So like enchantments, not potions, or
Well, potions are magic.
yeah,
I say alchemy is magic.
Okay.
So I would think they would be at least like this would be the cheapest place to get them because so
I'm-
few people are buying them.
I'm sure you'll find a great deal. Regardless.
Yeah. The cat is adorable, by the way.
Yes, this is Lover Boy, and he doesn't like to let me work because he likes to step on my keyboard.
He's
'Cause he
"No
needs
more to
pets.
that.
Sure, my
Stop
cat
paying
is.
attention to that."
He needs all the love.
Alright, I'm gonna crawl off Glitter Gem's shoulder, and I'm gonna shapeshift back human form, and just kind of put the little paper in my bag. Now, what about visiting the enchanter?
You are
wherever they-
adorable. You are adorable, but you have to go because you're in the way, and I can't focus.
What'd you say? Or you can wait for him, obviously.
More or less, I was just saying, why not just stop by the enchanter? I'm looking at getting a, hopefully I can find that +1 longbow I've been looking for, or maybe even the quiver.
The queefer.
Yes, the magical quiver.
Quiver. Quite there.
Are you suggesting that my enchantments are not enough for you?
I think that's exactly what he was
He
suggesting.
doesn't have.
What I'm
He doesn't
suggesting.
have any enchantments from you yet.
What I'm suggesting is something for now.
Something that you can copy later on.
Oh. Okay.
Something you might
Yeah.
improve upon later on.
Yeah, we gotta get things for you to copy and or improve upon later. Save you tons of resources.
That's true. Okay. Carry on.
Carry on.
I'm
got
no
it.
longer jealous.
All right. So, is it decided where you'll be going?
To the enchantment.
Okay.
Copying.
So, heading back through town, you make it actually almost all the way back to the other end of town, to kind of near where your airship had docked, just right at the end of like the main street area there. You find a small two-story shop. It's like one of those shops that has like a lid-in on top of it.
Okay.
And it has a sign hanging on it that says Mirabelle's Mystical Emporium. It's got like one of those little three-sided display windows, kind of jutting out.
Not a question for you.
Mm.
Oil of Taggart. Is that considered like magical or fully like non-magical?
Magical.
Gotcha. Because that's something I want to keep my eye out for.
Yeah, because I think it's affected by I think Oil of Taggart is affected by like elves' inability to be put to magical sleep. So
Okay.
It's unconscious, right? Not sleep.
oh wait, is it unconscious?
Correct. Or that's
Okay.
what I recall. I mean,
Oh, okay.
look it up.
I can read it off my character sheet. Advantage against being charmed and magic can't put you to sleep.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean most potions are like inherently magical in nature.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if it was considered like a poison or a potion.
I think it is considered a poison though. Yeah.
Yay.
Stay
Anyway.
hydrated. Yeah.
What do we find in this shop?
So as you
Something we've
guys-
been looking for?
As you guys open up the doors and take a step in, looking around this shop, it seems a little bit bigger on the inside than it did on the outside. But you see, it's like a small trinket shop almost. It's got along one wall to your left. It's got rows of like scrolls and scroll paper and materials and stuff like that. Along the other wall, there is a glass case within which potions are on display. Like various potions and poisons are on display. And then throughout the display shelves in like across the regular shop, there is a variety of other items. I'm throwing the list into general right now. Behind there's a little kid kind of kind of running about the shop with a little duster, kind of cleaning things off, and a quite young high elf. She's young for an elf. She's fully mature, but she's only about maybe 70 years old, give or take. With long, almost silvery blonde hair, standing behind the counter, processing a purchase of like a small potion to one of the security guards, one of the members of the ASF, the Arconic Security Force, the local police who are wearing those like dark blue cloaks and stuff as their uniform.
I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm gonna hang back.
Okay.
Not doing a whole lot.
Can I buy an additional potion of healing?
Yeah. So they sell potions of healing for the standard price here. So it's 50 gold. Yeah. They've got probably about 10 of them in stock, so you should be good too.
And then if anyone is low on something, I can lend you a little bit of money.
Yeah. And then in general, there is a list of all like the items and stuff that are on display and the prices.
Can any class use the spell scrolls, or is it just?
Yeah, any class, any person can use a spell scroll, because otherwise there's not really much of a point for spell scrolls.
Okay.
I feel like. So, yeah, spell scrolls are like an item that somebody can use to cast a spell.
Okay. Thank you.
What is +1 splint armor?
So
An extra AC.
yeah, it gives you a +1 to the AC on top of the splint armor. So it's basically splint armor that is as effective as plate armor, because it's magically like more sturdy and stuff.
Gotcha. I just don't know what splint armor is then.
Splint armor is. I am so glad that I have this new book and that my camera is working. Let me show you. Because with the new book, I'm still trying to learn where all the things are. But there's adventuring gear, there's tools. Here we go. They have pictures.
Cool.
So that's splint
I
armor.
like the way it looks. I really do. It's
Okay.
expensive, but it's
It
looking
is.
pretty cool.
I do not have the gold to buy splint armor. I was just curious. Like, what is it considered? Like light, medium?
It's heavy.
Like the
Mhm.
heaviest.
The heavy armor? Okay.
Like second heaviest armor, yeah.
I'm gonna go find the shopkeep and ask if she happens to know of a spot I might be able to procure a enchanted quiver.
Oh, well, if you're looking for a place for custom enchantments, that would be here. Hi, I'm Mirabelle.
Oh, and what would it cost for a custom enchantment?
Well, it depends on the enchantment, naturally. Different enchantments have different amounts of times that they take for me to, research the enchantment and procure the ingredients, the crafting materials, the time it takes to actually weave the enchantment, and the difficulty of the enchantment all factor into the cost of an item.
Okay. So, if I was looking for... Okay, pull it up real quick.
Quiver of Alona?
There's also the efficient quiver. 3 compartments connect to extra-dimensional space that allows the quiver to hold numerous items while never weighing more than 2 pounds. The shortest compartment can hold up to 60 arrows, bolts, or similar objects. The mid-sized compartment holds up to 18 javelins or similar objects. Longest compartment holds up to 6 long objects. Touch. So yeah, I'd either settle for the efficient quiver or quiver of Elona.
18 javelins, 6 long objects. They're the same thing.
They really are, actually. I was just going through them.
They have the exact same
Wording.
So they are one and those two things are one and the same. They just look different from each other, I guess.
I guess.
Or maybe the quiver of Elona belongs to somebody named Elona in lore or something. I don't know. But yeah, no, the efficient quiver and the quiver of Elona are the same thing. So it's usually slightly more expensive to do a custom request, but not terribly so. Maybe like 10% more than it would be.
That's not bad.
But I can absolutely... An efficient quiver is something that I could do... It would take me about 4 days, and I could do it for, let's see, 450 gold. I've made a couple of them before, so I already know how to do it.
So we're gonna get paid 125 for this job. That would put me... I'd be going broke after this, but... Well, that's also after payment. Do you require payment up front, or is it like a 50% payment up front, and then the rest of the payment on pickup, or what do you do?
Great question.
New buyers, I do require payment up front. After you've purchased from me a few times, we can talk about, maybe, what's the word? Maybe doing like a layaway type situation, but...
Magical layaway.
It's I have my Wednesday group loves this shop, and most of their magic items, sometimes they're at the point where they're requesting like the more expensive kind of magic items. They're at a higher level, so sometimes they will just do it on layaway and like pay half up front, because they've given her so much money. They've been such consistent customers that she's like, yeah, they're gonna come back. They're gonna pay me.
Alright. And then outside of the quiver, would you be able to do like a +1 enchanted longbow?
Oh, +1 is a very simple enchantment. I can do that in a day. That would be... I usually charge 250 for that, so maybe 275 for the custom order.
Okay. I really want that quiver, though.
We can always
I
come
can
back.
lend you 100.
Yes.
We will
Oh.
be getting paid.
I do replace the inventory of my shop every month, on the month, on the 1st. So, if there's ever not anything that you're looking for here, I can...
Well, I might not get the quiver right away, but you said 275 for the +1 longbow?
Yeah.
I am more than happy to pay 275 right now. And I'll just make do with my 3 quivers of arrows until I can come back for said quiver.
Alright, so you'd like me to craft you a +1 longbow?
Yes, indeed. And then I'm gonna pull out the 275 and give her that.
Okay. Alright, I'll... I'm sure I've got some primed longbows in the back that I was planning on using, so I'll get one of those, get it set up for a +1, and I should have it ready by tomorrow morning.
Awesome. Just before we leave, anyone else here looking for anything?
Nothing that I can afford, unfortunately, but I will be back. I'm eyeing that piece of armor right there.
I have a question for you. Will you take
Ask away.
I have an object that is of a magical object of relative equivalent value to a healing potion, and I'd like to barter it for a healing potion.
What is the magic item of your...
Another falling token. Remember, you
Yeah,
could buy
I'll
this
take
for
that.
50. Perfect.
Trade you straight across.
Cool.
Feather token for a healing potion.
Question for the group. How many healing potions do we have cumulative?
I have 3.
I have 0.
3, 0.
I am the healing potion.
I am the healing potion.
0 and 0. Okay, so 4 total.
Yeah, none.
Should I drop another 50 gold on the second healing potion, is the question.
You should.
It might be good if, like, each one of us carries.
DM is saying I should.
No, she's saying you should.
Oh, okay.
We should all have an
okay. I
God
like
has-
you, shopkeep.
The god has spoken through the sky, and you hear a random voice saying, "You should."
Do it.
The potions are all made by my husband, John.
It might be a good idea for all of us to carry a healing potion just in case, like, our physical healing potion falls down or runs out of spell slots.
Yeah. Give me a sec. I'm gonna add potion. Will you take 45 for a healing potion?
I do for college students, but otherwise it is 50.
We're working with the college. With a certain
as am I.
part of the dual mine. We're actually going on a job for him. And that's what we need the healing potions for.
Well, that's good and all, but I can't just give discounts to people who don't, meet the criteria for the discounts, or it takes away from those who have paid the tuition.
That's fair. I'll shell out the 50 gold.
Okay. She'll get you another health potion.
Cool. I'm down to 18 gold and 2 silver.
She puts the 375 gold that's been given to her in her register. Well, is there anything else from any of you today? Anything I can help you with? Any questions, concerns, further requests?
No, I'm solid.
Would you buy a used Featherfall token?
Not for much, I'm afraid. just like a gold.
Perfect. You can take it.
Oh, perfect. I'd like to sell you my used Featherfall token as well.
Alright. Yeah, she'll trade 1 gold for a Featherfall token. For a used Featherfall token.
Perfect.
Oh, that's right. For reference, it is currently the 12th of Olaroon. And months have 28 days.
I'm not gonna lie, I barely remember what day of the month it is in real life. I'm not gonna remember the 12th of Alderun.
I'm looking for a guardian emblem.
Guardian Emblem. Let me see. She'll pull out some of her books, a little bit of, like, research she's flipping through.
I will be.
Yeah, I can. I can make a guardian emblem for you. Do you have a symbol of a particular deity that you would like me to fashion it into? Or have it fashioned into?
No, I do not. No, I do not.
Okay. Well, taking costs into consideration, that particular item will be about 300 gold. I can... And should only take a couple days to make. Most of that time being the time that I need to have a metal worker, shape it.
Okay. It was 300 or...
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I don't have enough quite yet, so I might have to return.
I would make a note of it, just in case I forget how much I quoted you for.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll get another potion for 50.
Awesome.
And I guess I'm done here.
Okay. Your first shopping episode at Mirabelle's Mystical Emporium.
Oh, we'll be coming back. That's for sure.
That's why I said first. Yeah. Where are you guys going next? She'll wave you off as you exit out of this magical little shop.
Where to?
We haven't.
We could always go start drinking at the tavern.
What time of day is it?
Let's see. It was like, what time of day was it when you got here? Was it like midday?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. So if it was like midday when you got here, it's probably about 3 or 4 by now.
That's early. That's late enough.
Yeah, it's not considered day drinking if it's after 2 p.m.
Well, we should, more seriously, probably get to know each other a little bit better if we're going to continue working together with any longevity.
Aww.
Oh,
I
don't.
like the air of mystery.
Fane, do you want to be
You know,
friends?
Never mind.
I'll
I
just
take
think
it
of a
back.
nickname.
I thought we were already friends.
We are Pebble.
That's why we don't pay you.
You pay
We
me?
were always friends. I do pay you.
He pays me.
I don't pay you to be friends, though. I pay you to do other things.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Like, shoot lightning at people.
Okay.
Okay.
Get your mind out of the gutter. He is my
Violent
child.
ideas.
He is my child.
What if I just like somehow was able to make my mech little homunculus thing stronger so that it could just like fly Kebble around?
Oh no. That's like a
Are we gonna
Zoid?
airdrop Kebble?
Like a
Are we gonna
Zoid?
airdrop Kebble on things?
Yes.
But he could just shoot while being carried like a little like from a backpack.
I could fly like a
Like a
dragon.
fighter jet. Kebble, our little fighter pilot.
Oh, shoot. Gosh dang it. I forgot.
What?
There was something else.
Never a good thing.
There was
Never a good thing
something.
when the game goes,
I
oh,
forgot.
shoot.
I forgot a whole side quest.
With the shopkeep? or-
With the shopkeep.
Well, we're still outside the
I was
shop.
like, is it too late to?
No, we're still
No,
outside.
we're just outside. We're just outside the door talking about where we're going from here.
Okay. So there was one other thing that was on display. That was in this glass case that was very clearly like had alarm set on it. It was a deep blue kind of crystal bottle with a with kind of a pinkish red crystal stopper in it. Within the bottle, it looked like there was a little display ship, and it was labeled as the ship in a bottle for 10K for 10,000 gold pieces.
Okay, you got me very interested. The ship in a bottle. I'm very interested. I like the shinies and I like boats.
And we have people that like bottles in the group, so it works out.
Yay!
And that just interests everyone.
I like
Everyone's
boats.
just like, squirrel.
Ticks every box.
So maybe like you didn't see it on your way in because it was like it was next to the exit. It was sort of next to the exit in a display case in the window.
We spot it through the window of the shop on our way out.
My headcanon is like Lorvor, like, you're coming home with me.
That's why it's in a display case.
Oh. I'm talking about the ship in a bottle. I thought Mike was talking.
Oh hell yeah, brother. I thought you'd never ask. You good, homie?
Oh, he's better now.
It hurt. I moved my neck in a bad way.
So, drinking games at the local pub.
Drinking games.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I-
Just
like
Shrek some
inspired.
college kids at drinking games.
I'd like to inquire about that bottle before we leave. I didn't notice it on our way in.
Okay. So you. Well, I think the rest of you are going to the Three Dragons Inn for drinking games. Is that right?
Well,
I'm following the crowd.
If he's
Yeah, we'll wait if
Yep. I'll
Okay.
catch up.
Oh.
If you guys want to go ahead, I'll catch up.
okay.
I'll catch up with y'all at the pub as well.
Okay, fine.
Stasra, coming to check out the shinies with me.
Actually, my whole goal is to turn into a rat and run around the town spying on people.
Oh, less fun, but okay.
Okay. I guess it's just us three. But
Four?
this is a nice group. Oh, 4.
Kevel. Oh wait, no, Kevel's staying with you, isn't he?
I
Laura.
thought.
Is Kebble
You're
even
keeping
awake?
Wait, is
Keble?
Keble coming with me, or is Keble coming with me, or is... Yeah, I'll keep Keble.
See, Michelangelo makes Kebble a little bit nervous.
All right, I
Makes
guess it's
sense.
just us three, but it's a pretty good group we have. Shall we?
Alright, so you guys head down. It's pretty easy to find the Three Dragons Inn. You know, it's a bar. It's right on Main Street. It's like one of the only bars in a college town, so it's pretty busy.
Can you give us perspective of the scale of the campus?
The campus?
Yes. Like
So the scale of the campus can be
8
pretty
square
well.
mile, a couple,
Oops.
just so like I have a better idea in my brain.
Okay. So let's see. I imagine this first island here.
Here, where
So if you look at Alchemy, there is like kind of a picture of the floating University of Arconics.
yes,
More or less. That first island, there is there is like another tower over there on the right, which is where Shards is.
okay,
But yeah, so in Alchemy, the background picture is the
okay. So
university.
that's not just for ambiance. That's the actual thing.
Yeah, well, I mean it's for both, but yeah, that's
Yeah, sure. Okay, got it.
that's what it looks like. I would say it's each one of these islands is like probably 1.5, maybe 2 blocks wide, like of an average city block.
All right, so much smaller than I thought. All right. Well,
So, well, I
if we
mean
get
that's still
rowdy,
like
people know.
maybe 8, and that's just the college campus. The city is underneath it on the ground.
Got it. All right, I'm ready to go dunk on some college kids.
Let's go make some of that money back.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Alright. So while you guys
Now I
are
regret not coming.
don't worry, this
Too bad I don't have another level in me, or I'd win everything.
This will only take a minute. Lorivor, as you head back in to talk to her,
Mirabelle?
Mirabelle. Yeah.
Yeah, Mirabelle.
Oh, did you forget something?
I just wanted to inquire about that interesting item in the window.
Yes, that is. It's an item of my own creation. Well, I say my own creation. I did have some help. From some House Kenneth engineers and House Lyrander. But that is an airship in a bottle. It's a it's a very fast ship. Very kind of small. I had to use one of the smaller models of ship in order to get it to fit in the bottle with the reduction enchantments and stuff. But yeah, it's an airship in a bottle. It can be removed from the bottle quite quickly and then kind of ritually put back into the bottle for easier transport. It doesn't have a ton of cargo space, but it's fairly good for just traveling about. It is my most pricey item at the moment.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
What kind of enchantment
Say.
on it to stop people from stealing it?
I'm not
Should've
gonna.
stayed. We should have stayed.
For the group, I'm not gonna try to steal it because I feel like we're gonna come back to the shop a lot.
and I feel like she would notice.
Tell me all about them. Definitely.
You
I'm an
are
inquirer.
adventurers, no?
Sure, but don't listen to me.
We are indeed. We are a group of adventurers.
Uh, well, I
Should we
actually
looking?
I do sometimes. Should you be looking for work, I do sometimes have quests and stuff that I send aspiring adventurers on. Are you planning on traveling anytime soon?
We are indeed.
Which direction per se?
I don't remember the name of the place that we're going.
Wrote.
Rotes. Look, I'm bad
That
enough with real world geography.
is convenient.
Oh,
I have a shipment of dragon shards that I use for my that I use for my enchantments. For the enchantment material for primers, and dragon shard dust is a great primer for magical items.
Sybaris? Eberron?
All of the above. Sybaris, Eberron, Kyber, they're all great for different enchantments.
Yeah.
They're better used for different things. I have usually House the Rashk deliver them on a, every other month type basis. But they're a little bit late. I've received word that they have been delayed at the station en route. For some reason or another. If you could deliver them to me, then I wouldn't be able to pay you because, that money's gonna have to go to making more things
of course.
that I can sell for my business. Enchantment, not ingredients.
No, I understand. I understand.
Yeah, so it's quite expensive to enchant items actually, but
I understand.
if you could get that squared away and delivered to me, then I'm sure that I could reward you with perhaps an item from my shop.
Oh, I wish I stayed.
Do I get to pick what item?
Most likely, we'll have to see if I get my whole shipment. Because if I get my whole shipment, then I can afford that type of investment.
If you can just write the details down, we'll be traveling fairly soon. Tomorrow, actually. We should be able to get you your full shipment within a couple of days.
Alright. Good to hear. Yeah, let me just write that down real quick.
It could go a bit faster if you were to loan us a private airship. One that's fast.
Too much. No.
Too much. Too much. Hey, I can make an attempt.
It's like, no.
Just a loan. Just a loan. We'd
Yeah, I
bring it back.
don't loan
possibly
things to
buy it from you.
adventurers.
Ah,
It doesn't come back too often.
I understand.
I'm sure.
We are looking to acquire an airship. Legally, of course.
Why add that?
Because you're not gonna say to a shopkeeper that you're planning on stealing an airship.
I know, but you're saying, by the way, legally.
Yes,
Means
we are
that
looking.
at some point.
We are not looking to steal an airship. We want to acquire
That's
one
good.
through normal.
You're not supposed to steal an airship.
I know many adventurers who would steal an airship, but we are looking to
That would,
purchase.
that would get you in very poor graces with House Lyrander, and that's not a place you want to be if you're in an airship.
Yes, that's why we're looking to purchase one legally, through official channels, no less.
This is being weirdly specific.
I'm trying to be reassuring, and I'm not good at it.
I love this.
Don't worry, I'm not
horrible.
planning on going out and killing somebody tonight at 10:30 p.m. I'm not planning on doing that, so don't worry about it.
No, yeah. We're not gonna break into your shop and steal your airship, okay?
That'd be wild.
You've seen our faces. It wouldn't end well for anyone.
We'd have to kill you. I mean,
People would die and things would get stolen. It's not fun.
This
and that
interaction is
airship
stressing me out.
Anyway,
back to the actual interaction.
yeah. So she'll.
No, we're looking
she'll-
to acquire it, but 10,000 is a little out of our price range at the moment.
Mhm.
She'll
She'll
write
write
you
you
up
up a rough slip, not like a contract or anything, just the rough details. It's a transport train. It's full of. It's supposed to be full of like dragon shards and dragon shard dust and stuff. And it stops at Rote.
Now, I'm assuming these dragon shards are quite pricey. Why pick a random group of adventurers to recover the shipment for you? Why not go to a guard or some official channel?
In Rote?
Yeah,
That's in a different country.
Or oh. Okay, now it makes more sense.
all the more reason for you to lend us your airship.
Oh, there's an echo for my voice on the stream, apparently. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, actually, I just noticed that. Also,
I have no idea.
mic enabled on some other program.
Bitrate thing?
So it's not enabled here.
I don't know, I don't stream.
Two different programs picking up two different mics, like your computer mic and your headphones, maybe.
Me?
No, because it only it has a you set a specific mic.
You tried turning it off and on again.
Wait, hold on.
Send a text
Okay,
message to the aliens, they'll help you.
How about now? Is it? Let me check the chat. How do I check the chat? Wait, what?
Still echoing. I'm watching
Still
the
echoing?
chat right now. Yeah. Also, there's this first viewer who mentioned cheap viewers on Steamboat.
Oh, that's just a bot. Out of curiosity, can you hear me on the stream right now? Hear me right now. You can hear me on the stream.
You muted yourself.
Okay. So they can hear me on the stream while I'm muted, so that tells me something.
Secondary mic.
Yeah, mic's enabled in 2 spots.
Dun, dun,
Third
dun.
mic.
Did that fix the problem? Let's find out. Will you will you let me know?
Sing I'm a Little Teapot.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle, here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up here.
Hell yeah. Go off.
Good.
Okay, do y'all ever just roll like a lot of dice and then just pretend like you're
we
reading
had-
bones in some form of old witchcraft?
Yeah.
We had 5 full viewers for a moment. That was crazy.
I do that a lot.
And then they left because we were doing technical stuff. But
Oh,
that's fine. I
no.
would rather get technical stuff taken care of and figured out than. All right. Is it still echoing?
Yep.
I...
Sing "Hit Me, Baby" one more time.
Is it possible that it's picking up the audio from Discord and from your mic as separate
Nope,
entities?
it's not echoing. Okay, so here's what was happening. I had my audio input capture on my capture software linked to my microphone, but it's also picking up my desktop audio, which is how it's picking up you guys.
That'll do it.
Yep, cool. Awesome. Thank you so much for letting me know. Okay, great. So, where were we?
Talking
Lining
about
the
the
bottle.
job and we're looking to acquire, well, I say I'm looking to acquire that airship at some point. But I know the other members of my party are more interested in things like enchantments, armor, weapons, magical items. I just want to make sure that they can get what they want, at least, as I know my item is out of the question for now. Hello?
All right, well, I would be grateful for you to... There's the chat.
Oh, you finally found it.
Yeah, there was a little expand arrow in the top right that I didn't see, but now I found it. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm always watching the chat.
Thank you for that. That
Why?
helps. But yeah, I would be very appreciative if you could do that. Just come, let me know. I mean, I'll know once I get my shipment. I'll I'll ask the person there and stuff, or if you come with them or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I'd be
We'll
grateful.
acquire. We will acquire a shipment and return it, not steal it and sell it on the black market.
Dun.
That would be appreciated.
All right.
And if you did sell it on the black market, I would know.
Yes, that's why I am not gonna do that. It'd be
Just-
too hard.
Just to clarify.
It'd be too hard to move. It'd be too hard to move. There's so many other things I would steal before that. That would be so much more profitable.
We do not leave Lorvar alone anymore. Got it.
You don't have to worry about us. Don't have to worry about us.
Little do you know, this rat's going around spying on people. And
To
eventually
include,
I will
yeah.
find something.
I'm safe. I'm just everything I say is sus, but I'm not doing anything sus.
He's just like digging his grave. Like,
Alright.
I'm just look, real life me. Yeah, my speech is like 1. All right.
And Lorvar's?
Lorvar's is like, I don't know, what's the scale on this? 20?
Charisma, I think.
100?
Riz, yeah.
Yeah. Lorvar's is like a 70 out of 100. I'm just, yeah, I have 0 speaking ability.
Well, I mean, like, sometimes charisma in D&D isn't interpreted just as, like, speaking skill. Sometimes just, like, force of personality, you know?
Yeah. I was thinking more along the lines of, like, persuasion deception, because he's really good at that, which I translate directly into being able to speak.
Eloquently.
Yes.
So I also, and it doesn't have to be. There's a lot of cases of like high charisma, ugly looks, especially with monsters and stuff in D&D.
yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
I like to also attribute a little bit of charisma to pretty privilege with my characters, because I don't think I'm as charismatic as any of my charisma casters or anything that I make.
All my characters have pretty privilege.
It's D&D. They have to be hot. They have
Oh
to be.
yeah.
Hot, dumb, and strong.
I'll take your
Ooh.
entire stock.
Maybe I should get a 2D model made of testosterone.
Oh God.
Anyway, back.
I'm
back
gonna
on
not
track.
go off on you on stream. Back on track. I take the paper and I leave to go catch up to the rest of the group.
Okay, back to the rest of the group. You guys are at the Three Dragons Inn. You've gone in. It's mostly, you know, pretty quiet. There's like some music going. There's a jukebox that you can insert copper pieces into.
Sick.
There is a group of fairly rowdy, like, frat boys over in the corner. Just, you know, laughing really loud, having a good time. And then I think there is also a set of stairs which leads up to like a tavern area in the back, and then there's like some dartboards and stuff for fun.
So I'm gonna, like, as soon as we enter, and like get to the tavern or the bar or whatever, I'm gonna look back at the other two. It's like, okay, I'm on a budget because I want some cool stuff. Let's drink, dunk on these college kids, and worst case, let's break even. Best case, let's take their money. Yes?
Well,
You guys in?
I got the first couple rounds
All right.
because I am not on a budget.
Okay.
That's why she's
I am
my
never on a
favorite.
budget.
When did Tabithy become the most loaded of all of us?
Ooh. I think just eventually she can do everything that she wants. So
There.
With great risk comes great reward.
Give me a chance, and I'll go rob another Dask person.
Oh yeah, no.
yeah, I'm sure
God,
we'll never run
no.
into Dusk again. I'm sorry.
I
Probably not gonna
hope
happen.
we
ever.
I hope we never run into that situation again. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
So are we punking kids or are we getting to know each other?
Yes.
Both. We're getting to know each other while we're punking kids.
Just let me know at what point I would walk in.
Team bonding.
So I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll just have them do like maybe like one thing, and then we'll come in.
Yeah, yeah. I
So
just I have no
wherever
idea
the
how long
first
the
place
walk.
that they're going in the bar is.
Have it the offered. Mike's not gonna say no.
Okay. So the three of you, you know, head up to the bar. There's the person working the bar is like a half elf, college age bartender. And he
I get some lemon drops.
yeah, so he gets you guys your first round of drinks, whatever those are. And as you guys, were you going to be going for round two, or were you going to be going somewhere after your first?
Let's go bet that we can outdrink those punks. Because I bet I can outdrink those punks.
I know I can, but I don't feel the need to prove it.
I don't think you can, but
Excuse
I'm sure Tabitha can.
No, 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 no. She's half my size.
That doesn't matter.
Alright, get fucked. Now I have to drink every single person in this fucking bar under the table.
The challenge has been issued.
Lorvor,
Just
you're gonna walk
peer
in as
pressure.
they're heading over to this group of college students. You see on a lot of these on most of these like frat boys shirts, there are the letters DIK.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Delta Iota Kappa.
Okay.
That's their frat.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. I just assume that's like the first thing I see.
It's like,
Just I don't see
Nice.
anything else. I just immediately notice.
hey,
Dick.
nice dick.
Okay.
Like walking up to them. That's a nice dick.
Hell yeah, Dick House, brother.
Cause it's a dick. How?
Which one of them kind of looks like the biggest dick? The head.
Too much. Yeah,
multiple,
too much.
multiple meanings.
There's so much here that we can do. There's so
So
much
much-
ammunition.
So much to unpack with that
Describe
statement.
some college students. How many of them are there? Boys, girls? What's going on?
They're all guys. It's a fraternity. There's like 4 of them here.
My dream.
Okay.
You've provided me with a smorgasbord, is what you're telling me.
For real.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, I think I mean, none of them really like stand out as being above the rest or anything or one that the rest would rally to. But there is one that's louder than the rest. He's
Biggest dick.
got
The biggest.
he's got like what you would expect, like a standard surfer dude type. He's got bleach blonde hair that's like swept back.
Love it.
Goes to the
He
gym.
might not be the biggest dick, but he's definitely the loudest one.
He may not have the biggest dick, but he certainly is the biggest dick.
So if I'm trying to prove
There's so
myself
many
to my
jokes right
party
now.
at this point, I wanna drink the biggest, like the one that looks like he can drink the most. I want that one. So who's just like really just knocking them back one right after the other?
There is like a bigger guy there. He's probably like
Yeah.
probably about like 300 pounds. Not all
Oh, yeah.
not all like wait.
Human?
Yeah, human. He's got like a Dick House tank top on. It's like a dark blue. He's
Dick
got
house. Can we get like merch?
I know. I want that shirt so bad.
Please.
I would wear it every day.
It's so funny. It's so good.
We're 12 years old, I think. Are we adults?
Hoodies,
Are we allowed?
No.
hoodies and t-shirts. Hoodies and t-shirts.
Yeah, remind me of the Dick House merch when my merch store opens.
What's
It's-
the
Got it.
mascot? Tell me right now, what's the school mascot?
Give me a sec. I'm putting it in quotes so we don't forget.
Do
Solid.
frat houses have their own mascots? I don't know how college works, guys. I went to community.
Oh yeah, no. Just imagine this. They do have their own mascot. It's phallus shaped.
Yeah. Just a peen.
It's a cucumber
It is. It's like a cucumber and 2 like.
or an
lime
eggplant.
things.
It's an
No,
eggplant.
It's the ancient Roman flying dicks. That it's
I'm Egbert the eggplant. I know.
Oh.
it's just the eye is that.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm going for that big guy.
But yeah, He's not like knocking him back, but you can tell he's got a pretty hardy constitution.
I got an ugly hardy constitution. Let's do this.
I have like a shot in each hand, I think, and I just like shove one at him and I go, my friends bet me that I couldn't drink you under the table, so unfortunately, this is not going to be a good night for you. Drink up.
Oh, guys,
And I
you're
knock
challenging
mine
the
back.
bartender. Challenging.
So like I go up to Fane, like put my shoulder. I'm like, drink. I'm gonna cast guidance. Drink.
Who's
Like
taking
shaking a
bets?
little bit too rough.
Want to join? I
don't
want to
think
join. I want
guidance-
to join.
Do you have resistance? Because this is going to be more saving throws.
Ah. Well, either way, for the next minute.
I'll be all right.
I
I'll be okay.
Are we just getting
bet
into a
he
party
jumps on the
drinking
table.
contest?
I want to do. I want to join.
All right. It's us three.
All right.
Right, the little one was me versus you. How's it sound?
Sounds good.
All right. Looks like we're all drinking. Pick your poison. Oh, wait, no, sorry. This is
It's a good way to put it, honestly.
So I forgot you challenged not the beach boy. You challenged
The big guy,
Mike.
who's apparently.
The Chungus.
The linebacker.
Did you say
Yeah, I mean he does he looks at you, he's like, that's just what they call me. I usually mix the drinks instead of drinking myself.
Oh, that's charming.
All right.
does the most
pick your
drinking?
poison.
I think he's gonna go.
Pick your poison. There we go.
I feel like there are elvish liquors that would knock anybody in this room on their ass, but the general conception of elvish alcohol is that it's delicate and frilly and so I think he's gonna go with like an elvish whiskey or not like a dwarvish whiskey or something instead.
The other guy's just got like a bush light.
Yeah, something hard, something made for people with more hair on their chest than Fane has on his whole body.
Pure grain alcohol.
Yeah.
All
I want
right.
something sweet and sparkly.
We need 7 rounds of a cobbler on the rocks. They come out. They bring a whole bunch of like little glasses for the first shot, and then the bartender he'll be like, oh, leave the bottle. We'll go through it.
Well,
I have clients. I'm not watching you.
Should we make this more interesting and put some money down on it?
yes. Why don't we?
Perfect.
Oh God, what have I got? Not
5 gold
Oh,
apiece.
2,
Winner
5
takes all.
golds.
Sure, 5 gold I can throw in.
5
Yeah.
gold apiece. Winner takes all.
Can you give me a persuasion check with disadvantage? Because these are college kids.
Sure.
You're asking them
Give me a
you're
sec.
asking them
Here
to throw
we
a week's
go.
pay on
My
almost a week's
fancy.
pay on you know,
That is
a
a
drinking
19.
contest.
How does disadvantage work again?
Roll 2,
Disadvantage, you
take
roll
lower.
twice, take the lower.
Roll twice, take the lowest. Okay. There's a 19 for the first. And a 19 for the second one.
That is weighted.
I swear it's not.
You said winner takes
It
all?
looks heavy. Winner takes all. 5 gold apiece.
Like, how many people are in this pool?
Well, there's you 4 and those 4, so 8 altogether.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting
yeah.
5 in.
It's also
what,
not
though?
including my +7 to persuasion.
So 2 26s
Yeah.
with disadvantage.
Yeah.
See,
No,
my
they're all
my
gonna-
very next roll was a 6.
Wait, are we rolling off now? What are we doing?
Oh no. I don't know. I was just rolling for fun to make sure my die wasn't weighted.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're gonna gather around the table. They're like,
Oh.
all right, so we're gonna take the same shots at the same time. If you throw up, you're out. If you pass out, you're out. If you fall over, you're out.
As long as you don't fall over.
If you can't form a coherent sentence, you're out.
All right. I think you're almost out.
If you start a fight, you're out.
If you start a fight, the bets are off. Everyone grabs their money back.
So no fights.
Excellent. Let's do this.
All right. So everyone gather around. I guess everyone. Let me just get out a couple more dice so that it's not taking me forever to roll with you.
Can I try to deceive into using my tankard of sobriety?
That's
my God.
lame, though.
Rude.
It's a guaranteed 40 gold.
Lame. I'm like, as Lorvar's like reaching out, like slap his wrist. Stop that. Stop it.
No cheating.
It's my lucky tankard. What do you mean?
This is gonna be funny. Let's watch.
All right. So everyone go ahead and give me a con save for their first one.
I'm just gonna use
Oh,
Dirty 20.
that is 13.
okay.
Okay.
And that's because I have a +5.
Oh damn.
Rock gnome. That's why she was like, I could do it.
What'd you get?
Let's see. 13, 10, and Fane?
20.
20. Okay. So none of you guys are like getting tipsy. There is one person, the person who you said was almost out, who's
Flatline.
slams it back. He's like, all right, let's do this another round. He is. So there is. He is almost drunk already because he's pre-gaming a little bit.
Oh, baby.
That was Lorvor's first drink because he didn't join in for the first round.
All right. And just to spice it up, how about we all switch seats every time we do a different round? So you're not getting settled. You're getting it moving through your system.
Okay, I'm game.
I like that. Clean plates.
I'm
it is.
literally standing on the table, so I don't know what you want from me.
I imagine you
You
let
walk
like
around-
hopping from chair to chair.
Yeah.
Fox hops from chair to chair.
Come
Yeah,
sit
someone else
in-
has to get up on the table.
Come sit in our lap and rotate around the table. You can start right here, Don.
One person has to be standing on the table each time.
All right.
Yeah, cast Divine Sense real quick.
Yeah.
Just because I can.
And that detects Fae, Fiends, Undead.
Detect good and evil. Yeah, just detect good and evil. Fae, fiends, and dead celestials.
I don't
A
think any of
gaggle
these
of
guys
crow.
are any of those things.
Yeah,
You do actually.
figured I'd do it.
Totally.
Oh no, you don't. Yeah, no, you're good. I was
What?
like, I
Can
don't
I
think you would
detect
detect.
poison?
I don't think you detect yourself. Well, no, you're not celestial. You're humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
Can I cast detect poison and disease?
Yeah, alcohol is poison.
Oh, cool. I didn't think about that.
There's a lot. There's so much.
So you're surrounded by poison.
I was
Poison
A
everywhere.
house of death.
just has a mini panic attack before realizing, oh yeah, alcohol's a poison, isn't it?
Technically, so is chocolate. I think.
You shut your mouth.
Chocolate's a drug,
No
not a
way.
poison. Chocolate's a drug, not a
Listen.
poison.
Because it has like caffeine in it, and caffeine. I think it was caffeine. I read somewhere that it's actually like poisonous to us, but like only a little bit, and that's why we like it. Is because it poisons us enough to give us that extra effect.
Yeah.
Everything's a poison, though, if you think about it, in enough quantity. So
But yeah,
everything's a poison, and nothing's a poison with the right dosage.
Okay.
so you guys are.
Yeah. I was
You get up,
hoping
you
to
shuffle
detect
seats.
poisons like in the alcohol.
There doesn't seem to be anything extra in the alcohol.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, nobody's spiking your drink.
Yeah.
Fucking
That was my concern.
We're like 2 shots in already, some of us.
I'll just better safe than sorry.
All right, you guys ready for the next round?
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's another 10.
That's another 10.
You guys beat me.
Yeah. Well, 13 total. 13 total.
Okay, 13 total.
14.
I say because the save DC goes up every round.
Yeah.
I also got a 13.
Also got a 13. Michelangelo, are you joining in this drinking
Yes.
contest?
Yeah, I alchemy kicked me off, so give me a second.
Oh, kick me off too.
Oh, I haven't even checked my alchemy.
That's a natural 20 plus
Hey.
a little bit.
Very nice. With a natural 20, your next one you'll make it advantage.
Rude. If you beat me and make me look like a fucking fool.
Okay, so this next round, nobody seems any worse for the wear.
Nice.
Round the table.
Nice.
So, oh wait, no, sorry. One person is starting to get a little bit tipsy.
One of your guys?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So one of them's a little bit tipsy. One of them's like fully buzzed. The other two are fine.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Another.
Round 3. Everyone shifts around the table. Ooh.
Hey, 19.
Another nat 1 for that same guy.
I got a dirty
No.
21. 21.
23.
22.
I'm happy with my 19.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Like water.
I say one of them's starting to get buzzed. One of them, as you guys are like the Beach Boy one. As you guys are like starting to shift chairs, he like takes 2 steps, and he's like, "Whoa, where'd the ceiling go?" Hits the ground. He's like, "The world is spinning." So he's out.
Rip.
1 down, 6 to go.
And then let's see, what did all of you guys? You got
think the lowest
Okay.
was me at 19.
Okay, yeah. So you guys are doing great drinking through this. I can get rid of that die. I only need 3 of them now. All right. So go ahead and round 4.
Can't fucking stop.
Oh
me.
no, that is
no.
6.
Oh,
I'm not. All right, let's do it.
Timothy's out, I think.
Ooh, I got a
Right.
19.
Is the first fail just an auto
so
out?
no. So
Okay.
your first fail, Lorivor and Tabithy, and where's Spain? Where's Spain's rules?
I got a 20.
Okay. Yeah, so Lorivor and Tabithy, you guys are... I guess I have these backwards. I have tipsy and then buzzed, but it should be backwards. Should be buzzed and then tipsy.
I still haven't rolled under 20, so let's keep it going. Let's keep it rocking.
What is your constitution?
Me?
Yeah.
It's a +3. +4. It's a +4.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've
Because
done
I'm a +3.
decent rolls, yeah.
Okay, so you guys are getting a little bit of a buzz.
I'm gonna go back to rolling my
One of the
physical
other
die.
guys is getting a bit of a buzz, and then Lorivor and Tabithy. So 1-1 LT. And
Timothy hangs off Bane and goes, "Did I tell you the one time I pranked my sister and blew up our estate? Oh man, it was so funny."
An estate. So you come from money, do you?
What was that? You were so quiet, Bane.
Oh, I said an estate, so you come from money?
Well, my family has money, yes.
It's good to know. It could be useful.
right.
Yeah. You good there?
Yeah,
Next
fine.
round?
It's good.
Yeah, next round. Go ahead.
Oh!
Ooh.
Ah, there we go. That's better.
That's a 14. It's an 11 plus 3.
Okay, so that
Is that
one
okay?
is gonna fail. He's
Yeah.
gonna go from tipsy to drunk.
Ooh,
I got
that's another 20.
21.
That's another 20.
What was the save needed?
Laura, did you roll Lorivor?
Yeah, I rolled the
Let's see.
physical die. I got 14 total.
Oh, 14. Okay, so Lorivor, you go
Oh,
from
no.
buzzed to tipsy. One of their guys goes from tipsy to drunk. Not like getting out yet, but he's getting close.
He just
And then
starts punching people.
Thane is now starting to get buzzed. Michelangelo and Mike, the bartender, have yet to fail one.
Keep it above 20.
Damn.
Is Mike the bartender the big guy that I challenged?
He is, yeah.
Oh, shit.
All
I
right.
thought that was one of the students.
No, he is a student. His friends call him bartender, because
Oh, right. Nickname.
yeah, they're like, this is why we call him the bartender. Is he drinks? He never gets drunk, even when we drink with him. All right, you guys ready for round 6?
Yes.
Dang, yeah, ready.
Yeah, so Michael, pour out all your drinks. You'll switch seats, and then go ahead.
That is a 16 plus 3, so 19.
I also got a 19.
19,
Not confident in this one.
24,
Yeah, it's a 16. 16.
and 16.
Ooh.
Okay, and then you got a 21. You got a 20, and he got a nat 1. Okay. So now 2 of them are drunk. Michelangelo, you're starting to feel the buzz.
All right, that's fair.
Fane, you're the only one who is not getting a little bit more drunk from this.
Oh no.
Even the
So
bartender?
Tabithy, you are tipsy. Loravor, you are drunk now.
What was the DC on that?
It increases every round. That round was 20.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's only getting
I'm
higher.
I'm just gonna take the L. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pass this with anything less than a nat 20.
Oh, we'll see. Keep going.
Say, while you're drunk, ability checks are made with disadvantage, and you have a -1 to saving throws.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna fail this. Even with a nat 20, I don't think I can pass.
Go ahead. And for the next round,
Yep.
There's a 16.
Maybe.
Oh, and of course there's a 20, but I get the 16. So that's an 18 total.
Aha!
Damn. The one time I get a
Ooh.
nat 20 and it doesn't matter. Yeah.
20.
no, nat 20. Wait, what do you mean nat 20? Oh, you have a disadvantage.
Well, because I rolled a disadvantage.
No,
I rolled a 16 and a 20.
Ability checks are disadvantaged, not saving throws.
Oh, I thought saving throws were at a disadvantage. Either way, my first roll was a 16. So.
I got a total 12.
Oh no.
I got a 9.
9.
22.
So again, everyone but Fane and the bartender. So Fane and the bartender are both buzzed. Michelangelo is tipsy.
Yeah.
Tabithy is drunk. Loravor, you and the other two guys, like one of the other two guys, as he's like starting to move, he throws up, which triggers the next guy to throw up, which triggers you to throw up.
Puke chain.
Oh.
So all three of you are out at the same time.
Oh no.
Just toasted.
So Tabithy is now drunk. Michelangelo is tipsy. Fane and Mike are both buzzed.
Right. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna have to roll like at least probably like 18. So, 18. Okay. Ugh.
Wow.
Oh, I'm out.
Wow. And is there anything you
No,
are adding
worse.
to that, Fane?
Oh no. I got nothing left to add. That was my last and only.
Since
one.
we started, my rolls started at a 23 and have just gotten lower since we started, which is kind of funny.
Stop getting drunk
How
or-
rude.
So
Just
Fane,
fail. Oh,
after 20, they're going up by ones instead of by
Okay.
twos. So it was
It was
you
21.
beat it. It was 22.
Oh my god. Ugh. He's not looking so good, but he's still pounding.
So Mike and Tabithy, you stumble and like fall over. So you're out. Mike, you are drunk, or Michelangelo, you are drunk, and the Monsieur bartender here, like he's starting to get a little bit flushed in the cheeks.
Alright. Okay. It's time.
All right, another round.
19 or higher is what I need. Damn, Fane.
Jesus,
It
Fane.
beats it.
Fane.
Beats it. Beats it.
Beats it. Fane, you are drinking
No,
everyone under the
21.
table.
21 still fails, man.
Yeah, so Michelangelo, you're stumbling about. You trip and fall.
Alright.
Um.
All right.
All right, just the two
I'm
of
gonna get
us.
some water.
Then. Let's
I'll go get some water.
let's do this. I got it. Don't worry. All right, Fane. It's just you and the big guy. Ooh.
Just how I like it. This is gonna be it though, because I need a 19 or a 20.
Big guy saves.
No way!
And with a 20, you make your
No.
next one at advantage. So you both save.
No
And now
way.
I think you both need a 20 in order to save the
No
next one.
way.
This is fucking amazing.
Wow.
All right, one more round.
True to fucking character.
Oh no.
Okay.
Here we go.
The
downfall.
He succeeds.
How did he get 2 nat 20s?
No, he got a 19 and then a 20.
No.
So
No.
Fane, you are tipsy. He is drunk.
Well, that's fine. I'm still above him. I'm like 1 tier above him still.
Yeah. He's cool as a cucumber, as like a sea cucumber inside of like some sea torrents. It's not that cool. But...
pickle.
Is this him?
Yuck.
Is this him talking?
No, that's one of his friends.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Dick.
All right, Fane. He has advantage. Okay, Fane. Despite your best efforts, you do still get drunk, but in the process, he takes a drink, kind of leans back in his chair.
Say it.
Lindsay starts to stand up to switchy places again because of that extra roll. He kind of slumps over and falls asleep on the table.
Oh.
And
My
wins.
opponent seems to have fallen asleep. Means I win, motherfuckers! Give me my money. Thank you.
you collect your winnings from the pile.
I
Well
always
done.
believed in you.
Well
Fane.
done.
Is that 40?
So are we poisoned?
Yeah, so
Are we just all
No,
poisoned?
no, we're just drunk. We're just
Effectively.
drunk.
So is that 40 G?
yeah.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
40
Yes.
total.
It feels so good to be rich.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah, let me-
you guys effectively have the poisoned condition. Like you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
I'm gonna do one more just to see. Yeah, he throws up. As soon as the
Wow.
consequences are over, and he's
Okay. I go over.
Prestidigitation again. The bartender
Oh,
wipes it away. All right, no more for you.
yeah, I know. I'm quite finished.
Unless you want more, and then I can help out.
Does the rat make it back in time to see this, or did I learn anything juicy on my trips around town?
I don't know of anything particularly juicy you would have learned. Were you looking for something in particular, or?
No.
Okay. Then you don't find anything in particular. You get back in time to see like a pile almost of just like a gaggle of people. 4 college boys
A
and
gaggle.
your 4 compatriots. Oh yes,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Burning question. The burning question. What is Pebble doing this whole time?
Oh, no.
Let's see. You were one of the first to like get out of your group, right?
Yeah.
So Keble is going and getting cups of water, and then
Aw.
instead of like feeding it to you, he's just like pouring it on their heads of anyone who's like on the ground.
Thanks, Pebble. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I needed that. I needed a shower.
More water, please.
Is there anyone passed out on the ground that I can sneak into their pockets?
I'll fucking kill you if you come anywhere near me.
So, the
I think the only one that passed out was the frat guy.
Yeah, the only one who passed out was like the guy who's still sitting at the table. The rest of them just kind of like were like stumbling over or throwing up, so they're out.
Ooh, okay. Passed out frat guy. Rat's gonna climb up and try to get in his pocket.
Give me a stealth check.
Ooh.
Do it with advantage because they're drunk. Because everyone present is.
And
I'm gonna
another
go
one.
over to Lorvar and lay on hands for 5. So you are no longer poisoned. You are no longer
Oh,
drunk.
cool. Cool. I'm completely sober now.
16.
I guess. Ooh.
I'll take one of those.
All right.
Yeah.
Sabbathy, lay on hands.
So
Yay, let's go
you
again.
sneak into his pocket. You find a few loose like copper coins, a pencil, like a stack of sticky notes. That's a little bit crumpled because it was shoved in his pocket.
You know what? Just because, I'm just gonna drag the pencil out of his pocket.
Okay.
I'm jealous. Wish I had a pencil.
No pencil for you.
That's dope. Dope.
Then I imagine we'll all stumble to like our own table.
Or at least me and Fane will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job, Fane.
While they're stumbling and Tabithy's walking, I'm gonna go to the bartender and get just a bunch of waters for the group.
As he hands you the water, she's like, actually, he's not gonna hand you the water. She's like, I'll bring them to you. As he's like eyeing the kobold who keeps dumping water on the floor.
I'm sorry about him.
Does Pebble still have the water? Can I take a water?
He's got an empty cup that he keeps trying to get refilled.
As an apology, I slipped the bartender 2 silver.
It's appreciated. Thank you.
You gotta tip the dicks.
Thank you, Tabithy, darling. It's been too long since I had that much fun drinking. I'm usually crying by the end of it.
Crying.
Oh no.
Aw.
Yeah.
11 times 7.
What's
8.
What's got you down, Fane?
8.
You know, life in general, I suppose.
What's wrong with life?
No,
Life is pretty good.
no. You're going to have to ply me with just a few more if you want me to spill my backstory, darling.
Got a quick question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
Do we notice Istostra coming in?
No, he snuck in.
Yeah, because he's still a rat, I think.
Yeah.
How long has she been a rat?
It's a good
I'm nearing
question.
the end of my
Day, I
time.
think.
Yeah, so probably she's gonna stop being a rat here in the next like minute or so.
I definitely near the end of my time, and what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to take this pencil upstairs before I do. I've claimed my prize.
That's awesome. I love that for you. I love that for you.
Okay, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
just give me one more stealth check as you're going throughout the bar, just so that no patrons are like, ah, a rat.
24.
Yeah,
Pretty good. Pretty good.
you
Pass.
sneak upstairs and out of sight just in time for your wild shape to undo. You find yourself kneeling on the floor with the pencil in your mouth.
I'm just gonna take the pencil out of my mouth, put it in my pocket, and then come downstairs to
Feral.
check on everyone.
Feral. I love her.
You know, fuck the money. I just wanted the pencil.
That's awesome. All right.
You guys look like you need a room.
Well, we will eventually, but we're still drinking, and I think
You look like you need a drink, and I will buy another round for everybody. I'm not sure how much that is.
Oh,
Michael.
they are cut off. I can't have you buy more rounds for them. I can buy rounds for you, though.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
cut off.
let's do that.
I'm
Who
cut
won?
off.
She's the champion. She can't be cut off.
He's the champion. I know, all this gender swapping. I know it's weird. I'm sorry.
Can I like flick him like a single gold?
All right, but if anyone throws up again, you're cleaning it up.
Yeah, that's fine.
We've prestidigitation. It takes 2 seconds. That's not a threat. Give me my fucking shots.
Can you cast prestidigitation while you're drunk? I mean,
I
stuff
know.
like
I can.
words and
Yeah.
Because I'm technically not drunk anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
Prestidigitation.
Lovar is fine.
Makes it
Tabitha
dirtier.
is fine. I'm a little gone, and Fane's slightly drunk.
Oh,
You know,
I want
faded.
to be slightly
Slight-
blasted. So
I'm
bring
faded.
me more booze.
I am no longer on a budget. I'm buying drinks.
Please and thank you.
okay. So you hand them the gold piece. And they're like, all right, well, you can buy them some drinks. We'll add it to the tab.
Okay.
How many drinks?
All of them.
Let's start with 2 each.
So that's 10.
Yes.
Okay.
How much are drinks?
They're like 2 silver a piece.
I don't care.
Okay.
Right now your tab is at 19 gold, 6 silver.
It sounds like all of the winnings are just going to alcohol.
Yep.
Hey, what did I say? Break even is the worst case scenario.
Well, I'm not paying for it, so
I know. I'm paying
none
for it.
of the winnings are going towards it.
I'm drunk. I no longer have a budget. We out here.
I slip the barkeep a single gold for my drink.
Wow.
Okay.
I am
Okay.
almost broke, and I
Cheers.
am not drunk.
All right.
I am gonna drink
Um,
these out of the tankard of sobriety.
Okay.
Do you have a boyfriend, Tabitha, or a girlfriend, or whatever?
What? Ew. No. Gross.
What are you,
Tabitha,
12?
how
Not my
old are you?
sister.
How old are you?
I'm an adult.
That doesn't answer the question.
Yeah, it does.
Anyone who says I'm an adult is barely an adult.
She just turned 18 yesterday.
Technically not even old enough to drink yet, just like
Get
Gosh,
cigarettes.
child.
yeah.
Not anymore.
I said
Not
I'm an adult. I'm
anymore.
not a child.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Fane? How old are you? We came here to learn about each other. We might as well share.
I. Haha. 99 gold.
What'd you say?
99.
99.
99.
Respectable age for an elf.
God, no, it's not.
You could be like my
It's
great
supposed to
grandfather.
be. In a few.
Fane, you cut out.
Oh, Fane, you cut out.
Hello.
There we
Oh
go.
my God.
Now I can hear you again.
You're a little bitch.
We heard in a few.
Yeah, in a few months' time, I think now. I don't know the calendar out of character. I should be turning 100. And I don't know if any of you know what happens when an elf turns 100. It's supposed to be a big hullabaloo, and there's supposed to be a ceremony and a grand renaming and a whole fucking thing. And I'm just.
Does that mean we're gonna have a party?
No, I'm just not that into it anymore, you know? Once upon a time, I looked forward to it, but now I just dread the day.
So you must absolutely have to. You have no choice in this matter. No control.
No, I mean, I can always just ignore it and stay Fane Sylvia Scintillis forever, but that's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be different.
Well, what do you want?
Oh, God. He drinks the first of the 2 shots that he's
Cheers.
been paid for.
Down the hatch. Shouldn't what you want take priority?
Yeah.
That makes
Once
sense to
upon
me.
a time it did.
But not anymore.
Yeah, that's hard when the thing that all of that hinged on is gone forever.
Well, maybe we could get it back for you. Or maybe I could build it.
You
Better than
can't
ever.
build. You can't build this. You can't get him back. It's too late.
I made meat.
No. It's been too long. The magic that would be required is far beyond my grasp. But that's life, I suppose. He takes his other shot.
All right.
I think I'd like to go to bed.
Get some rest, Fane. Bright and early, right after breakfast? Yes?
Well, I don't know about bright and
And early.
Okay. This is just a bar, so we need to go find somewhere to sleep, right?
There is an inn. The
Okay.
stairs on the far side lead up to like an inn kind of yes, the Three Dragons Inn. So it has like an inn, like
Got it.
sleeping areas and
forgot.
hotel rooms and stuff in the back.
All right, cool. Same accommodations as previous?
Yeah, just it's like a gold for a night.
Okay.
Flip him a gold to whoever's behind the counter. God bless you.
Thank you.
Gesundheit.
Gracious.
Get my room and my key and go up. Go pass out.
Okay. I'm gonna sit around at the bar a little bit longer. Take a notepad and just try to sketch or draw a little bit for a little bit.
Okay. Are you trying to draw anything in specific, or are you just passing your time by drawing?
Something specific that I might use later.
Okay. I guess give me a performance check, and then we'll know later
Yeah.
what that is for.
Yeah, sure. Performance. Because performance is a thing.
If you have proficiency in calligraphy tools, have advantage on it.
Okay. I don't think I have that. It's only a +4, so
Only a +4.
that's a natural 20.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's exactly as you pictured it in your head, whatever it is.
Perfect. I will text.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, is there anything else that you were wanting to do?
Tabitha's just gonna go upstairs to her own room and nap.
Okay.
Do we all each get a room, or are we splitting it like we used to?
It's a
Splitting
gold
it like
per
we
room,
used to, I
so
think.
whatever you're doing.
I don't mind splitting. That's worked out well enough.
Okay. Yeah, so she'll go into the room that they're sharing and plop down, nap.
Yeah, Tabitha could come into Fane's room. I didn't hear what she
Aw.
said.
I'll try to follow
Um,
Tabitha in.
Alright.
Lorbor's
Well,
just gonna
clunk out.
sit at the bar and strum on his lute.
Hey, Laura,
Yes.
if I gathered a bunch of these bottles together, how many bottles of alcohol do you think I'd have to gather together to blow it up with the same amount as a dragon fire?
That's a good question. I think we need to investigate that, but not here. At least 6.
It's the Molotov kobold.
At least 6.
Timothy's rubbing off on him.
We'll test it at some point.
We'll have to
Don't worry about
try
that.
with what comes after 6. 40.
I think 40 would do it. Yeah. Yeah, 40 would do it.
I'd like a little bit more than 6.
Well, 40 might be overkill. 40 might be over what a dragon could do, but
Really?
we don't know. We won't know until we test. We're just not gonna test here. We'll have to, the next time we take an airship, we'll gather a bunch of alcohol bottles, and on one of the rest nights we'll test it out.
Okay.
We don't have the money to pay for damages here, so
Why would you pay for damage?
we don't want the guards coming after us.
Uh,
All right. Well, I'm going to bed.
I'll follow.
All right.
Devil, you coming?
yeah.
Okay.
I have to remember to switch back to this screen every once in a while so that the stream doesn't black out the
And
video cameras.
so we take a long rest.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys take a long rest. You recover from the poison condition. Those of you who still had it, you might have a little bit of a hangover.
Yep.
But otherwise, you are functioning just fine.
All right. As early as I can. Trying to get some breakfast, just hang out. Wait for the rest of the crew to catch up.
Yeah. Lorvor will be just behind Mike. Used to rising with the sun.
Tivithy does her normal popping up like a daisy,
Give me the strength of
waking the rest of
rising
everybody up.
Give me the truth of the words
Good
unsung.
morning!
No.
Pain's
just
under,
just a little more.
under the covers. Pulled up over his head, like not moving. Just not having it.
Come on, time to get up. Time to go about our day. Time to start traveling. Woo! She like hops on the bed, pulls the covers behind Fane.
We'll kill you.
Fane, what do you want your nickname to be?
My nickname is Fane. Fane is my nickname.
Oh, but I need to give you a special nickname,
No, you don't.
like I did for Issy and Pebble.
When did that happen?
Like forever ago.
A while ago.
I don't know. Call me whatever you want. I don't care. Doesn't matter.
What am I looking at?
What does your bedhead look like right now?
Immaculate.
Immaculate. I like it.
Beautiful.
Okay. No, he's got a braid. It's messy, there's some shit falling out. But his face looks like garbage. Like his eyes are puffy and red. Like it's either obvious that he's got a hangover, that he didn't sleep, or I don't know, that he was crying all night. Probably all of those things.
What if I called you Fluffy?
Don't call me Fluffy.
I like it.
Good morning, Fluffy.
I'll leave this troop. I'll leave and
No!
I'll go. I've got so much money. I don't need to keep going right now.
I'll find a good nickname.
Yeah, okay, sure. Have fun with that. Are we going
Yes, fine.
Right. He gets up and stretches and does a little gesture with his hand and says a word in Celestial, and his outfit shifts from his pajamas to like his normal kind of traveling clothes. Okay, I'm up. Let's go.
Yay!
Do you think you have to
Bounces off the
wash
wall.
shift wave 5 times or just once?
You have to do what?
Like when you're doing laundry, do you think you have to wash shift wave 5 times or do you think you only have to wash it once?
Well, and like in that is does your clothing all come off in like one piece, like a jumpsuit, or is it individual pieces?
What's the
Like
shift weave? I feel like
it's like the magical garment that lets you store like 5
I would
garments.
say it's like automatically clean when it goes in. No, if it's magical in that nature.
I think it's magic. I think every time you switch between them, they just clean themselves. And then like you are muddy in this outfit and you just go switch to your pajamas really quick and then switch back and then your street clothes are clean.
Yeah,
That's what I
that
think.
would make sense to me.
Anyway, he's ready to go. If not, looking a little worse for wear. But yeah, he's ready to go.
Alright.
Oh,
Lead
yes,
the
I gotta
way.
collect my bow this morning.
Oh, nice.
Look at it.
Yes, you do. Okay. So as you guys, you get up, you know, you get ready for the day, you head out. I think one of you is swinging by Mirabelle's to pick up the bow. Right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
At least,
Did you get
at
the
least
bow and the quiver?
no, I didn't have enough money
quiver.
quiver to.
Oh,
Yeah, he hasn't paid for the quiver yet. All right.
To pay for the quiver, I think I'd have to rob half the town. I think she'd take more than just a pencil I stole from the guy last night.
Ah, I guess. I guess.
All right. So then, do you guys head
nice.
up to Arconix then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Collect my bow, head up to Arconix.
Get that message or letter or equivalent from Shard.
Well, we're getting teleported to the
Yeah.
town.
So he didn't cast sending this rest because he saw you yesterday and he's seeing you today. So
Mm-hmm.
there's not really a need to.
He already gave us the letter.
Oh, I thought we were
Was-
waiting for that.
No,
well,
no,
you were
Stocker
going
was
to.
carrying it.
Oh yeah, no, that was a different thing.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Okay,
that was
cool.
that was the library thing.
The library card, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so you you head up to see Shard once more. You know, catching him in between classes and stuff. Or catching them, I guess, in between classes because they're two people. I'm not they them because I'm non-binary. I'm they them because I'm two people. can't quote the original because. Anyways.
Okay.
Hello.
Getting very distracted by my diet.
You're back. I assume you've prepared, gathered all your equipment, and are ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready as we're going to be.
Excellent. I'll get to work right away. Shard will go into his. Does anyone here proficient in Arcana?
Oh,
Not
No.
me.
You think
I
could
am.
be- oh,
Okay, Tabithy, can you give me an Arcana check?
9.
9. Okay.
She had too much fun last night.
All right, then Shard's just gonna have you all gather together, grab their staff. All right. Now, for any first-time teleporters, it can be a little nauseating, make you a little queasy. So just bear with it. I'll be teleporting you to Rote. You'll be fairly nearby. It should be fairly easy for you to find the location. I can only teleport you in somewhere within a radius of the area. I'm not super familiar with it. So hold on and good luck. And he will chant an incantation that will teleport you. You see a kind of spell sigil open up on the floor, and a bright flash of light before you feel yourselves lurch through space, coming out in a different area entirely, in a different place. In that place is Rote. Yeah. So you guys, all of a sudden, you feel yourselves, pulled to a different location in space, appearing in a small neighborhood within a very large city.
Okay. So we're looking for a small dirt road on the outskirts of the city.
Eastern border of the town. Yeah. A small Kenneth workshop, apparently.
Yep.
Okay. Does somebody want to give me a survival check real quick?
Sure. Or survival, there it is.
I'll give you assistance.
That's a 21.
Cool.
21. Yeah, you pretty quickly check the skies and ascertain which direction north is. So you've got your northeast southwest now.
Cool. Guess I'll lead the way. Start walking east.
Great.
Following the group.
Yes.
Following
Sorry.
the leader.
All right. Go ahead and give me, I'll say either a perception or investigation check.
20. That is a 23.
23. It's pretty good. Yeah. So
And
after maybe about like an hour or so of checking out the city, figuring out, the layout of your area, you do find a dirt road with a small sign that says House Kenneth Workshop. Or actually, no, this is a big city. They wouldn't have a sign like that. You do find a dirt road that matches the description, and traveling along the dirt road just a little bit, you find a House Kenneth, or you find a workshop. Oh wait, hold on. Do I have a scene for that specifically? No? I thought I did. Here, let me throw into general. Or, yeah, let me throw it to art. Kind of a picture.
I meant to ask, what's with the last thing you sent in there, Mike?
Yeah, just the Arcanics art.
Yeah.
We're in Arcanics. Like, oh yeah, cool, Arcanics. This is just like my new headcanon of like a club at the Arcanics
Oh, okay.
theater department. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You guys come across I was so sure that I had the scene already made. Anyways. Yeah, you guys come across a small building enclosed by an iron fence with like a curved, like the top of the fence is curved outwards and pointy.
Like to keep things out or to keep things in?
To keep things out. So pointed outwards so that people so that it's not as easy for things to climb over. There's a large iron gate set on either side by stone pillars. There seems to be like some kind of button there seems to be some kind of button on like a little plate that's dotted with holes next to the gate.
I go push the buttons or the holes.
As you push the button, you wait for a moment, and then a voice comes out of the holes. Hello. By any chance, who might you be?
My name is Captain Michelangelo Harris Stormcaller. We were sent by Shard, the Warforged from Arcanics. The Twin Mind.
Oh, I see. Here, I'll come out to meet you in just a moment. So he'll come out. As he comes out, you find a human. NPCs, vendors. Here it is. Yeah. So you see a human in his like mid-20s. He's got kind of ginger hair and a ginger beard. He's wearing leather armor. He's got a little bit of like. He's a little bit dirty. Got a little bit of like black and smudge everywhere. Ignore the pointy ears. He's a human.
I wouldn't have even noticed the pointy ears if you hadn't said something.
Yeah, not for a while at least.
They're very subtle.
Yeah. He comes out of the workshop.
Behind the gate, right? We are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. Nice to meet you. You say that that Shard has sent you.
Yes. You are his Kenneth acquaintance. How may we be of assistance?
Yes. Yeah. I am. My name is Anders de Kenneth. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure.
I'm flattered that he would send somebody to meet me, to check up on me. We are in the middle of some some stuff.
We understand that
it's a
you've
little
had
bit-
some troubles with shipments, thieves.
Not yet. We are a little bit worried about it as we are, coming up on the final stretch of our testing and fine tuning and patent pending and all that. We do worry. We have had a little bit of trouble with people trying to obtain the information, obtain the stuff, try to beat us out too. That's wild. I just rearranged 3d20s. Like I just scooted them over in my dice tray, and they all landed on 16.
Nice. I just rolled my d20 and I got a 16.
Witchcraft.
I'm
But yeah, say, if Shard sent you, you must be a dependable lot.
There are the most dependable.
You could say that.
What would you say about potentially being a security detail for maybe a week?
With all due
Awesome.
respect, normally we would not have a problem with such matters, but we are on a tight schedule. But please tell us about your need. We're more than happy to hear you out, and maybe we can together come up with a solution, whether that be us or some other form.
Well, we worry about potential rivals, in the invention business. Everyone wants to get their hands on the first patent, because that's where all the money comes from. So, we are a bit worried about potential thieves or saboteurs or things like that, as we go into the last stretch of our
Shipment?
not shipment,
Transport?
not transport,
Development.
development. Yes. Yeah, the shipment was someone else. The shipment's
The
the
merchant.
shipment's
Mirabelle.
Mirabelle's quest.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Which I forgot to mention to the group for
My
now.
bad. I am lost in the sauce, I guess.
Any idea specifically where threats might be coming from? It'd also help if you could tell us a little bit about what it is exactly you're working on.
Well, due to the nature of the project, we can't tell you what it is until it's done and we're putting in the patent. For the same reason that we need potentially security to help us keep that information from other people. So I can't tell you that yet. It is, we are working on it in the workshop here. But it would just be 24-hour security. You said you were tight on time though, so I'm not going to try to push you to do it.
Where, what? Can you answer those? Where are you heading? Where exactly do you need the security detailed? What does
Here, right here. We just like
just here
guarding the
in
premises.
the compound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, potentially, because Shard is working on something for us, we could provide security for, say, until he's done. Because he's going to contact us when he's completed the task for us.
Later today, he will actually be contacting me in a few hours, I reckon.
With a progress report,
Yes.
not the completion. So we could potentially provide security until the shard is finished. Provided you could get us transport back as well as compensation for our time and effort.
Well, we could compensate you for your time and effort, surely. I don't know about transport back. I mean, that could be part of the
Part of the compensation.
pay, but also it's not really related to the job because you're going to be going back there anyways, regardless of whether you take the job or not.
Yes, but it could be part of the compensation. Transport back. Save us the trouble of tracking down transport ourselves.
Save you the trouble of finding other willing helpers as well.
You can take it out of our compensation. We're hoping for some sort of quick transport, if you catch my drift.
So like
Magical transport.
teleportation.
Yes.
That is way over my price range. I don't have that kind of money.
Well, compensation for our time will be satisfactory then. We need the shard more focused on the task he's doing for us rather than worrying about you.
So I'm getting mixed messages. Are you interested or not?
We're interested as long as the shard is working on the side project for us. Given that it's kind of a favor for a favor, I believe, right? To the group.
Can I cast message to Lorvar real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I say that we should take the job and then play it by ear. If we have to go, we'll go. If it takes Shard longer, then we're already here. So why not?
Yeah, that's my thought. I figure we're here until the shard finishes the work for us, so we might as well do this until the shard finishes.
Yeah.
And if it takes the shard less time than this job, then we leave early.
Okay. I hope you understand. It will be quite difficult for me to give you like a quote for services rendered if I don't know, like if you're
Daily fee.
yes, I
Let's
suppose
talk
we
a
can do
daily
that.
fee. Daily fee per person.
Well,
We'll, of course, stay on the premises to provide 24-hour security. And we'll let you know when we are no longer able to provide security. So instead of a flat rate for a week, flat rate per day.
fair enough. Let's see. So skilled laborers are usually a couple of gold a day. Maybe, but you are doing us a bit of a favor, I would say.
I'll tell you what. What would the total price be should you hire 5 adventurers and a kobold to provide security for the entire time?
I could probably budget out of our funding a total of 600 gold, so like 100 apiece.
Okay.
But that
And you said about a
would
week.
be, yeah, I would say that would be like the maximum I'd need for over the whole we would be probably only need about a week to finish up.
Okay, so let's say 1 sec.
So 10 gold a day.
A little more than that, I think.
I would say it's about like 14 gold a day, something like that.
85 gold total.
Wait, hold on.
17. 17 gold a person per day.
Yeah, it's 14.28 because a week is 7 days. 100 gold per person.
I did the. Oh,
divided
yeah,
by
you
7.
said 600. Yeah, you
Yeah,
said 600, so I
not
just did
not
that
600
divided by.
per person.
Yeah, no, total. So I did 600 divided by. I just closed my calculator. 600 divided by 7, and then divided by 5. I got 17 point something.
by 5, not 6.
Oh, right, duh. Because I didn't include.
So 10 gold per person per day does not sound bad while we are here.
So it would be like 14 and a quarter, give or take, gold per
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Okay.
Round it out to a nice 14 then.
Yeah, we'll say 14 gold per day, and then if you complete the job, you get whatever was left over that you didn't quite.
Yeah.
14 gold per person per day, and then the last day you'll get 16.
Works for me.
Sounds good to me. Now, what's this super secret thing regarding?
Again, I can't tell you that. Jahira would kill me if I did.
Well, we need to know
Shall
what
we-
we're guarding, otherwise we can't guard
Yeah,
it.
We need to know the
effectively.
shape of the thing. You can give us an outline without giving away specifics.
Well, I can tell you where the workshop is, and you can guard the workshop. So, come on in. He'll open the gates to let you guys in. He's like, "Come on
Is
in."
it explosive, flammable? We need to know what kind of protection to provide to the workshop.
We
Can
don't
the
want-
You will
workshop
not
take
be
a
needing
few
to protect the
hits?
workshop from the thing that we're inventing. You will simply need to protect it from, provide security from other people outside of the workshop.
My concern is in rogue arrows or possibly a fireball hitting the workshop?
Oh
How
no, the
do I
workshop
need to jump
is
in front of the fireball?
the upper area of the workshop is the living quarters. The workshop is underground, so you've no need to worry about that.
Okay.
Yes. So come on,
What kind of people might be trying to steal it?
I would imagine rivals of House Kenneth, other inventors.
Corporate espionage then.
Yeah, and maybe not theft, but be on the lookout for potential saboteurs as well.
So we're protecting a bunch of nerds from a bunch of other nerds.
I suppose that's one way to put it.
Sounds like a good time.
You're so good at buttering up our customers, Fane.
Well, I mean, that's essentially what we're doing, so we should be worried about, I don't know, what do they attack with? Giant mechanical constructs? Potions that turn you into, I don't know, the nerds. We're not talking about heavily armed, battle hardened.
More cloak and
talking about-
dagger than fireball.
Yeah, we're talking about burglars and dorks. I think we can handle it.
Well, sure.
All right. Well, right this way, and he'll close the gate behind you, and he will lead you to the front door. The front door having the House Kenneth emblem, the metal bull embedded above the doorway. From within, you can hear muffled sounds of arguing as he starts to crack the door open, which become clearer to your ears as he leads you into the interior of the house, and that is where we will end today's session.
Alrighty.
All right.
Want to punch nerds?
So
I want to sneak down and figure out what they're making.
So thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you had fun, and I will see you guys next time.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you, DM. Thanks,
Hell yeah.
everyone.
Bye. Thanks, guys.
All right. Have a good